Welcome back, everyone, to the Iron Clash tournament. It's your host, Dennis, and with me today is Chris. Yeah, you can't see Chris right now, but he's on his way here. But welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking with us for all this long time. Welcome back to Iron Clash tournament. We have some exciting gameplay for you guys today. Today is the official first ever group stages day. So it's getting hectic from here. Everyone is prepped and primed and ready to showcase their class in the group stages. We've spoken to some people that are already participating in the tournament and in the group stages. The nerves are really, really high. Everyone is very, very concerned on how they're going to perform in the group stage. And I think what's making it really, really stressful for everyone is um, it's only the top person in each group that's going to move on to the knockout stage. It's not the top two, it's just the number one person. So the nerves are insane. Everyone's team boots have been are shaking because they're trying to just make sure that they actually get to the top of the group and actually move on to the knockout stage. And also another rule that we've let everyone know that's happening is we would be doing highest crowns if there's a tiebreaker, if there's a tie. So what that means is if two people in a group have the same amount of points, let's say they've won the same amount of matches, right? Whoever has the highest crowns among those two people will be moving on to the knockout stages. So it's not just about winning a match, it's about winning a match well. You should be trying your hardest right now to decimate your opponent. You're not trying to get one crown and just walk away from with a win. You should be aiming for a three-crown win every single match. So yeah, it's going to be so crazy. I can't wait to see how the groups shape up and how people perform. I think this weekend the cool thing about the group stage is we don't have a lot of people. Let me give you guys a number that's very, very scary. We started this tournament with 114 people registered for the tournament. Right now, in the group stages, we are down to 61 people. That's almost half of our competitors have already been eliminated. So you know that the group stage, everyone that's made it to the group stage right now, these are the cream of the crop. They are the really, really good people that have been outshining their opponent and outclassing and outperforming every single person else. Everyone in the group stage deserves to be in the group stage. Yes, we've had some people that have moved on to the group stage without playing a single match, which has happened in the rare occasion, but it's not like half of the people in our group stage are those kind of people, right? We have people that have played their matches, people that came from a previous loss but were able to snatch their final win and move on to the group stage. People like the Beyonder, people like Golem. People like, so not the Golem, people like Beyonder, people like Obito. So I know that it's been a battle for a lot of people to move on to the group stage, and everyone that's in the group stage right now, they really deserve, I said deservedly deserve, but yeah, they really deserve to be in the group stage. So yeah, it's going to be it's really fun. I really anticipate some classic matches, some really, really amazing matches, and I can't wait to see the kind of strategies people employ for the group stages. This tournament has been going on right now for over a month, so I expect people to by now have, as mentioned earlier, evolved, right? Evolve their decks, learn from their previous losses or their previous wins too as well. I expect people to have gone to watch their opponents' matches to see what kind of strategy their opponents employ, to see how they can counter that, how they can re-strategize and change their deck to adapt to their opponent's matches. All our streams are on YouTube, so by this time, you don't have an excuse anymore. Study your opponents. We do have some matches already on our website. If you go to our website, www.theionleague.net, if you go under the highlights section, we have some matches already there. We don't have all the matches just because of the amount of capacity. We don't have the amount of capacity to have every single match, but we are going to keep uploading and uploading more matches as we get them. Okay. So and even from the group from the playoff stages, we haven't uploaded every single match on our website. So don't think that every single match you see on our website right now, it's all the matches that we're going to upload from the group stage. No, we our team at the back really, really busy. This tournament is really busy for them, and they are constantly working and sniping up, cutting up the other videos from the YouTube just to upload them on the website. So we can try our best to see, even if we don't upload every single video, but at least half of the matches that occurred in the playoff stages, we are trying to upload them on our website. But even if you don't find your match there, as I mentioned previously, your match is on our YouTube page. Every single match is on our YouTube. So no one has any reason to not find a match or find their opponent's match to learn from their opponent. I think the only people that would not be able to utilize learning from their opponent would be the people that have that their opponents did not play any single match and moved on to the group stage. So that must be very scary because you don't have any form of information, any material on this person. So you're basically going in blind, hoping that your deck works against this person. But if you have a really solid deck, you have a really solid strategy, you should still be able to outshine and outclass and outperform your opponent. So yeah, welcome back to the Iron Clash tournament, everyone. I really love the weekends because I really like participating in this Iron Clash tournament. The reception we've gotten from everyone has been amazing. The audience we've gotten from everyone, the audience has been good. People are really loving the tournament. People can't they can't wait to participate and hear more about the tournament every single weekend. And that's why I and Chris are here every weekend to give you guys some good commentary, to hear back from the community, to see what you guys think about the Iron Clash tournament. And yeah, we are hoping for some really good Clash Royale gameplay today. In fact, I'm not even hoping, it's an assurance we will have good matches today because these people in the group stages, boy, you don't want to mess with these folks. They are really top of their game, top-notch players, and I can't wait to see how everyone participates and strategizes and changes their deck and changes their personality, changes their attack strategy, just to get ahead of their opponent in these group stages. But yeah, I've been rambling for a bit. Welcome, Chris. What are you expecting for the tournament today? I'm sure you can't wait to see how people actually play and outperform their opponents, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Everything you've said so far, because I was listening, just having some technical difficulties, guys. But yeah, everything you've said so far is around the same what I expect. Like you mentioned, because only one person is going to be making it out through the group stage. Um, things are a bit different with the amount of crowns you'd be aiming for. Everybody's probably going to be pushing for that three crown win.
Yes.
So I expect things to get a little bit more volatile. You know, I expect people to not be as
Like,
patient as they were during the playoffs. To be honest, I feel like with the stakes higher, we might see a whole lot of carelessness during
true.
this group stage because with everybody trying to get more crowns than the other person. um they might do some radical things. They might, you know, they might be a little bit less patient. They'll still all, I mean, they prove that they are very technical and very tactical players, but still I feel like they might just they might just have a little bit of strategy and more of a rushing impatient game because they need to get those three crowns before the time is up. So yeah, yeah, your favorites might stumble during this group stage, you know, and then the people you least thought would do something might be the ones to pop out with more crowns than the other because crowns matter a lot right now.
Hmm.
You know, points matter, but crowns really matter. Um, but yeah, some people might still just have confidence in their game style and just
True.
keep going at it because we did see three crown victories during the playoffs,
Yes.
more than once from from certain players. You know, because if you go by our leaderboard, you can see the amount of crowns people came out with.
Hmm.
So yeah, so some people were able to showcase that they have tower destruction capabilities
Oh yeah.
at the max. So so for some of those people, this group stages they don't need to do anything. Their decks are already well prepared for this kind of onslaught. So you know, there's a whole lot of volatility I expect to see. I
Yes.
expect people to be a little bit less patient. Um, but yeah, that's really it for the group stages. The truth is, we still have groups of the best of the Ion League right now. So everybody that's made it through, those guys are the best, you know, and they're here now, and they're ready to compete. We have we have a whole lot of matches on the way. But today, for this stream session, hopefully we get through the 9 matches we have planned. So thank you again for joining us on this wonderful stream, this broadcast, because this is not just on one platform. This is across the board.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome guys, welcome girls. Uh, Dennis, um, for today's matches, do you have any cards you expect to see a whole lot of, especially with the fact that people will be gunning for that three crown takedown. There are only some certain cards, especially there's a card you really hate to see on the field. Do you expect to see more of that card during this group stage? You know the
Oh,
card I'm talking about?
the
It's
crowd.
on four wheels. It takes some time to charge up. Do you
Oh, the
expect to see a whole lot of
Sparky.
yeah.
That's a
At
card
this
I
point,
hate
I'm
to see on
expecting a
the
whole
field.
lot of X Bulls and Sparkies. That's
Yes,
just me
yes, I
because I
am.
need things that will take down the tower very quickly. A whole lot of giants that do more. Like I think we should be seeing more of the skeleton and royal giants during this phase. But
Yes.
but that's just me. Are there some cards you expect to see that should guarantee those quick victories?
Yeah, Chris, as you mentioned, I don't expect to see a lot of cycle decks like cards that just focus on chipping, like the princess or like the cards that just you're using them to just get some damage. I'm expecting to see cards that are out there to just cause massive destruction. I'm expecting to see a lot of Mega Knight players today to use that card because that's a card that that can dish out some damage. The Sparky, I'll be surprised if we don't see one Sparky in the whole stream today. That's a card that dishes out damage as well. Expecting to see Giants, Pikas. For sure, both the
Mm,
mini and the big picker. Expecting to see wizards, which is just heavy decks, cards that are out there to take down three towers, not just one. So I would be surprised if I see people them playing laid back, people that are playing it more defensively and more like tactically without actually being aggressive. I'm expecting to see a higher level of aggression today. Like I want to see people that are not just taking out one tower and deciding to just sit back and defend, right? To pack the boss. I'm expecting to see people take out one tower, going to the next immediately because they know that their victory, their guarantee moving on to the group stages might hang on the edge of just having more crown wins than the person beneath them. So that's what I'm looking for, aggression. But as you mentioned, Chris, you are right, we will definitely see slip ups, right? Because if you're someone that's always played tactically, right, you don't play aggressive, but now you're trying to switch to a more aggressive kind of gameplay because you're trying to guarantee more crowns, you definitely might have you're inexperienced in that kind of strategy, so you will have slip ups. I'm expecting to see some misplaced cards, some wrong decisions, right? Bring out the wrong card
mm,
instead of using the right card. Just
yeah.
slip ups here and there, which is definitely going to happen. Plus, well, not just about the winning the three crowns. We are now in the group stage, right? The tension is is more high. So a lot of people don't know how to deal with that pressure, especially in a competitive environment like this, when you know that our eyes are on you. Right now, some people have already generated some fans. Your fans are watching, the commentators are watching, your friends are watching. You're trying your best, so you know people are watching you, right? So and sometimes that builds up a lot of pressure. I wouldn't lie, even myself, whenever I'm in a situation like that, I tend to slip up. I tend to make more mistakes because of the amount of pressure that's on me. So I expect to see slip ups not just from trying to guarantee three crown wins, but also from just watching knowing that people are watching you and the pressure is up and you're trying your hardest to not make mistakes, but that ends up making you make mistakes. So yeah, it's I can't wait to watch the matches. It's the first match we have for you guys today is Legend versus Ohimai. I think Chris, you remember Ohimai, right? You said, "Oh my." There's a match we
Yeah.
watched with Ohimai against I can't remember who he played against. Really can't remember who he played against. I think it was it Obito or Captain Levi? I don't know. I think I'm making a mistake on remembering
I don't know
exactly.
why. I don't know why Olaf keeps coming to my mind, but I think we're both mistaken. But yeah,
Yeah.
I do remember Ohima. I do remember Ohima. I think I even watched two of his gameplay.
Yes, you have.
Um, just can't remember his opponents. But yeah. Ohima is somebody that has been interesting so far,
Hmm.
and I'm eager to see his gameplay.
I
I'm eager
am.
to see what he might change. I'm eager to see what he might bring up this time. I'm eager to see if he's copied moves of other people because there's some certain decks I will see and I'll be like, I've seen somebody else use this before, and I'm sure it wasn't him. So. So I'm eager to see what he might brings to the table. Legend is somebody I have also watched his gameplay,
He's good.
and
He's really
he is
good.
he is really good. He's really good.
I feel like
You
in
know?
this next match, the underdog would be Ohimai. Let someone like Legend, right? His name
Yeah,
speaks for itself.
yeah,
He's been playing so well. Like I'm
yeah.
literally looking at the leaderboard right now to see Legend if he's coming from any previous loss. I think he had a match against Golem, which which I think he lost actually. Now I think so. I'm seeing Ohima is actually coming from 2 wins because he played a match with Captain Levi, but that didn't count because that wasn't really his opponent. But then his next 2 matches he played, he actually won those 2 matches back to back. So who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Ohima is the person to watch in this match, not even Legend, because Legend is coming from 2 wins and a previous loss. His first
Yes.
match was against Gollum, which he lost, but come on, it's Gollum. So he understandably lost, but his next 2 games he won quite comfortably well. So yeah, it's going to be a really big hill to climb for either Ohima or Legend. Both players trying to being the first person to play in the group stages. Imagine the pressure. Not just being the group stage. The pressure is really high, but them now being the first match. I wouldn't want to be the first match in the group stages because you know that people if people are gonna be like, oh, is that guy? He lost his first match in the group stage. You don't want to be that person. But yeah, it's
All eyes
already
on you. Yeah.
all eyes on you. It's already time for the next match. I really hope we don't see no shows. You don't want to have a no show in the group stages. We sent out an email a while ago, letting everybody know that for the group stages, assume we can't reschedule you because we definitely cannot reschedule any last minute misses of your match. Playoffs was a lot easier to reschedule people because you are playing against any single person. So it didn't matter who we put you with. We could just throw you in with someone else. It's fine. But in group stages, you are playing against a particular person. We can't just throw you in to play with anybody else in the tournament. You have to play against that person. So
Yes.
rescheduling you means rescheduling the person you're playing against. But if the person is available right now, it's not fair to them to have to reschedule them as well. But yeah, I'm getting some word from our team. Both Legend and Huimai both are missing. Isn't that just hilarious? It's gonna be a
It,
sorry,
it
Chris.
is.
It is, right?
No, yeah, yeah,
So I'm like,
yeah.
it's going to have to. It's looking like the first group stage match might be both losses because as we mentioned in the email we sent out a week ago, we will not reschedule misses. If you miss a match, that's a loss for the group stages. We are a bit more strict now, unlike us, right? Because normally we're always very flexible. We try our best to accommodate everyone. But for the group stages, we can't. We have a very fixed timeline. Matches have to be played at when they are scheduled to be played. If you send us an email like 2 days before your match, we can try to accommodate you. That's what we sent in the email. But last minute rescheduling or not just showing up for your matches, that's a quick loss, and that's really really bad. You don't want to take a loss in your group. And guess what's funny about this, right? These 2 people losing right now in the group stage. What that means is the other 2 people in that group have a higher chance of winning the group, right? Because these 2 people are coming with a loss, right? They're coming with less points. So if the next people in that group do well, at least the next match that happens right now, if someone wins, what that means is that person has the highest points out of everyone in that group right now. So that person has a higher shot of moving on to the knockout stages. And this is what Chris always says. Showing up is half the battle. You have to show up for your match. These schedules have been posted a while ago. We had the group stage schedule up like I think on Monday. That's how fast our team is at the back. So you've known about your match for about a week now. You have to make yourself available for your match. You have to try your hardest to make yourself available for your match. I know yesterday was Easter. Everyone is probably still,
Yeah.
coming down from the Easter celebrations, but still, this is important, right? This is still something that you have to really try to make yourself available for, right, Chris? It's something that people need to try to make themselves available.
Yes, 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 yes. It definitely is. Because of how important this stage is, do you think, and this is just a question for us and our team in the back, do you think we should try our best to reach out to them? I mean, this is more work on us, but what do you say? Should we reach out to them a day before, 2 days before?
Also,
You
we
know?
already reached out to them a day before. So what happens is this: we sent out an email on Monday just to remind it to let the whole Iron League competitors, those who have moved on to the group stage, let them know that the group stage schedules are out. And then our team at the back, we always send an email a day before. So that means yesterday, emails were sent out to every single person having a match today to let them
Yeah.
know that they have a match today. And not just that, our team at the back still calls everyone 5 minutes before their match begins, right?
That
To
I,
call,
that that I am very much aware of and
yeah,
sometimes involved in.
oh,
Yeah, yeah,
exactly, right?
yeah.
So we at this point, the only next thing we can do is to go to your house and knock because there's nothing else that we can do anymore, right? We send emails. We call, we text, everything we try. I don't think there's anything else we can even do to try to reach out to someone, right? We can't send out the messenger eagle like they do in Crimson Deserts. We
Yeah,
can't send out a falcon.
yeah.
There's nothing else we can do
We'll get all of their next of kin so that we can reach out to them if we
at this
can't reach
point.
you. Yeah.
At this point, we on the next registration we should add someone that can be reached any at any time because we know you
Hmm.
will not be able to be reached. Someone that we can
Yeah.
call. Give me your father's number. Let me call him.
Hello, is this you? Uh, is this Legend Senior?
Is it Daddy Legend? Is it Daddy Papa Legend? Papa Ohimai?
Yeah, it would be very disappointing for this first match not to hold, but at the same time, it's a one up for both the other participants in that group. I mean, if two of the players have a loss already, good for you then. Good for you then, right?
Hmm.
Rescheduling is impossible, like Dennis has been hammering on. So missing your match is missing your match. There's no, we're not, a no show is a loss right now.
Hmm.
If am I correct?
Yes, you're correct. No show is a
Yeah,
loss.
a no show is a loss as of right now. So and this is all kinds of no shows. This is not showing up completely. This is also a case of, well, I can't do this because, well, this and this is happening right now, and you're telling us right now. So
Hmm.
there's no rescheduling. A reschedule is a no show. A no show is a loss. A reschedule is a loss.
Yes.
So, so yeah, just not showing up is done. And yeah, me saying it loud, loud. I understand why you had to give them that preamble that we know we are strict right now, but we are strict right now. Things are about to finish. We have 16 groups, and
Hmm.
in those 16 groups, everybody needs to play
Once against
needs to, yeah, with all the opponents. Everybody needs to play against every single opponent. So most of the groups you would see one person face off against three other people. So there's a whole lot of matches that are supposed to take place, and every point counts. Every crown counts, let alone every point counts. So yeah, this is how it is right now. So yeah, depending on how things go, Legend and Ohimai. Unfortunately, if this loss is registered on your names right now, it means your comeback story has to be much tougher than
yes.
everybody else who shows up. Yeah,
You
it
have
needs
a
to be much tougher. You need to not just beat the next guy, but make sure you get the crowns to push yourself for further up. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you
yeah, that's just
basically
how
have
it goes.
to win every
Hmm.
single one of the matches now because
Hmm.
you're trying and that group is that this is group A we're talking about. That group is a very difficult group on its own. We have Desco in that group. We have Investor. Investor is actually the top person on our leaderboards. He's been the top there for a while. So you
Hmm.
have that same person in your group. You really have to take your group seriously if you ask me, right? Because you know that you have
Yeah.
monsters in your group and you have to try your hardest to show up and then actually win your match. So now, yeah, you have a huge mountain to climb, Legend and Ohimai, because now you have to basically win every single match, and you have to win Investor too, because they will both have to play against Investor sometime, maybe I don't know. I think maybe tomorrow and on sometime next week. They also have to win against him, which is very difficult. Investor coming from previous two wins, he's never lost a match, and most of
Hmm.
his matches he decimates. Like I think he has like 8 crowns right now on the board. He's the top person, our number one on the leaderboard. He's been top for a while. So I, all I can say is I'm wishing you guys good luck. I really hope that your next matches you make yourselves available to show up for your matches. As we always mention, these matches have been posted for a while. That we don't post matches yesterday and expect you guys to be here today. No, that's not something we believe in the Iron League. We try to give everyone good enough time, prep time to prepare for their matches. To also email us to let us know that they will not be available for their matches because we try our best to make sure yeah, we can accommodate people. We don't do anything irrational. We don't say the matches came out 2 days ago, but you must let us know you can make a match 2 days ago too. It's not fair because I know not every person checks their email every day. So the matches came out since Monday. That means you basically have till Thursday to send us an email. Even if you sent us an email on Friday, knowing our team, knowing the kind of people that we are, we would have still tried our best to accommodate you. But not just showing off
Hmm.
your match and not letting us know beforehand. There's nothing we can do about that. At that point, it's really all on you. And we have the cards right now. We can say without feeling any kind of pushback or any kind of regret that we can't reschedule you, and there's nothing we can do about that. We've tried our best. We've done our part. So now it's time for you to do your part. But yeah, I'm really hoping for the next match to happen. I think I see Desco is already. Yeah, Desco is online. He's playing against Investor. I don't know if Investor is available. I'm just confirming and looking at the clan right now. Oh, I see Investor is already in the clan. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping that match takes place. But before we go on to the next matches, there's something I haven't mentioned already that I know everyone, people like Tega have been looking forward to hearing, right? The Secret World giveaway is still happening this weekend. Someone this weekend is going to win 5,000 naira today and tomorrow. For those watching us for the first time, right, you're probably like, who are these guys? What is the Secret World giveaway? What is the Iron Clash? What is the Iron League? I'm going to start with the Secret World giveaway, then I'll move on to the Iron Clash and the Iron League. So, what the Secret World giveaway is, at any point during this stream, I will ask my co-host, it could be Chris, it could be Kingsley, it could be
Kingsley.
anyone really, um, what is your favorite Clash Royale card for today? And they will give me an answer. Could say it's the battle healer, they could say it's the golem, they could say it's the skeletons, anything really. And then the first person to send us the name of that card on our Instagram wins 5,000 naira. But hey, there are three caveats, okay? The first thing is, which is what I mentioned already, you have to be the first person to send us a message. For the past couple of weeks, we had like three people send message at the same time. We've been trying our best to be nice and splitting the cost. I think there's a time even Chris even decided to donate himself to send everyone
Yeah.
5k. But
The full amount.
the full amount, exactly,
The
that
full
was
amount.
insane
Yeah.
last weekend to show how
Insane.
generous we are in the Iron
Yeah.
in
Telling
the
you.
Iron League.
Charity.
Trying to
Charity.
give out money, trying our best.
Yeah.
Take this money
Uh,
from us, please. See, we don't like it.
uh,
We
Total
don't like
love and
it.
charity. That's us. We are virtuous people here,
The virtuous
making
woman.
sure everybody is happy.
Mhm.
You know, happy Easter, you guys. But continue. Sorry for
Oh no,
interrupting.
no, no, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the first one,
Uh,
right? That's the first caveat. The second caveat is you have to be following us on Instagram. We do check these things, right? You can't send us that message without being following us on Instagram. If you're not following us on Instagram, but you're the first, it doesn't count. Whoever sends us the message next that's following us will win that 5,000 naira. And then the
mhm.
final one is you have to give us the right card. If Chris says it's the minion horde and you tell us it's the balloon, you
Mhm.
don't win the money. Clearly you aren't listening, or
Mhm.
maybe you got thrown up by one of Chris's tricks. I like to call them Chris's tricks. So
I
Chris,
like those tricks.
do you want to tell us about those little tricks that you could use to bamboozle some people?
To be honest, I usually don't like explaining the tricks, but just because we love everything being fair, you just need to understand the rule of the secret giveaway. So I'll just further emphasize the rule because I don't want to give away the tricks. The rule is simple. Dennis is the one responsible for asking the other co-hosts. He initiates the secret word giveaway. So if you ever catch me initiating it or any other of Dennis's co-hosts initiates the secret word giveaway, that's not the secret word giveaway. Those are tricks.
Hmm.
Dennis needs to be the initiator, and then my response is now, or the co-host's response is now the second part. Dennis initiates. The response is the crucial part. I need to say my favorite, or whoever is there needs to say their favorite card is this. Now, if they go, I've seen a whole lot of this card being used today. That's just them saying they've seen a whole lot of this card being used today. That's not them saying this is my favorite card. You need to watch out for when they say, but this one's my favorite. Or, but this card here, that's the one. That's the favorite. You know what I'm saying? You need to watch out for, you need to really pay attention to the Ingilibu so that you don't, by mistake, you know, miss out on what we are really trying to convey. Huh? In again, are you even listening? So yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yeah. He initiates. we finish it up, but pay attention to how we finish it up because we might throw curveballs all around. And you know we love curves. That's all I'm saying. All right, back to you, Dennis.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. That's just Chris trying to hint a bit on his tricks. This is a one-time thing, folks. He might not mention this caveat, this tricks anymore. He might just
Mm-hmm.
trick you guys. I know people have fallen for these tricks a lot. I think people always fall for the tricks. I don't think there's any time we've had a stream and someone didn't fall for the trick. It's always Chris is a very sneaky. He's a sneaky goblin. Sneaky.
I'm a sneaky guy, you know. We anything to just make sure that it's just the first person that pays attention and drops it quickly. But honestly, you guys have been amazing. I know we spoke about the three people doing it back to back for the last consecutive weeks. But it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's even flattering in a way. It means you guys are really out here paying attention, listening deeply. You know, even in fact, somebody caught my curveball while I was doing it. I saw in the comment section in the chat. Somebody was like, "Nice one, Chris. I saw what you did there." And I believe that was Jesus Manifest.
Hmm.
So I understand that people really are paying attention. So thank you guys. Yeah, the curveball is just to make things easier for us because we really don't want to be giving out uh more of the more of the secret world giveaway rewards than we anticipate. But we are happy to.
Hmm.
We are all happy to also discuss with you where we have to make concessions, and that's the nice part. I mean, I believe the last stream, Dennis actually tried to make a concession with the people, with the audience. It was like it's up to you guys decide how you want this reward, and they kind of did their own voting style. So that was fun. It was more interactive and more entertaining.
That was so
But
fun,
yeah,
right? Like
but yeah,
people.
but we know we can't keep doing that. I'm sure at some point somebody might lose patience. Take might lose patience. Like wetin be this thing I just dey do every week? Why go dey share this
Money.
thing? You people said initially say you go give me salary if I so yeah, good for you guys. But more curveballs will be coming to just make sure everybody's fully satisfied and a winner is achieved. A
Yeah.
winner, that's all I'll say. A winner. Anyway, yeah, yeah. But let's talk a little bit about today's games.
Yeah.
Let's talk a
So
little bit about Clash Royale. Do you want me to explain a little bit about Clash Royale to them, Dennis?
yes, you can. I see the next match is about to begin though, but you can, and I will just cut you off when the match begins.
No problem, no
Okay.
problem. So for anybody unfamiliar with the game, Clash Royale is a real-time strategy game where two players battle using decks made up of 8 cards. These cards can be troop spells or they can be defensive buildings. The goal is to destroy your opponent's tower before they destroy yours. The key thing to always watch out for and your strategy and your tactical maneuvers are all based around something called elixir management. Every card costs an elixir. When the game starts, you see a purple bar at the bottom and the extreme top of the page for the two opponents. That's your elixir, and then it builds up with, over certain intervals over the period of time. Um, at some points, it will speed up as the game gets towards the end because every single game is timed, and yeah, so the elixir regenerates over time. So players have to be careful to decide when to attack and when to defend. You can't just throw everything on the battlefield at once. The best players are, the ones who always think several moves ahead. And yeah, that's really how the Clash Royale is set up. The game format, however, that we are using, the game mode we're using it's called a dual mode, which means players have to bring three completely different decks into each match. Once a player wins a game with a deck, that deck is locked and it cannot be used again. To win the match, a player must win 2 games using 2 different decks. So players need versatility. They
Hmm.
can't just rely on just one strategy. And
Yeah,
yeah, that's the game.
and
I
also
see. Oh yes.
honestly, and also yeah. Speaking of strategy, right? Tournaments like this don't just happen without a platform to bring players together. That was what I mentioned earlier. For those joining us for the first time, the Iron Clash is sponsored and is brought to you by the Iron League. What is the Iron League, right? The Ion League was created to build a competitive environment where skilled players can showcase their abilities, compete for prizes, and grow within an organized esports setting. This isn't just about one event. The vision is to build a larger ecosystem of competitions, bigger tournaments, bigger audiences, and opportunities for players to prove themselves. So that's what the Ion League is in a nutshell, right? We are Nigeria's latest esports platform where we try to bring players together, players from all around Nigeria. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, old or young, as long as you have a passion and a love for gaming, for competitive gaming, the Ion League has a place for you. This is our flagship tournament. We are beginning with Clash Royale. Our next tournament right now, there's a very high chance. I can't say it 100% because that's just me, right? But there's a very high chance we might be segueing into Brawl Stars, which I recently found out has a really, really big community in Nigeria. A lot of Nigerians play Brawl Stars. I didn't know this. I felt that the Clash Royale was probably had a bigger community in Nigeria than Brawl Stars, but it sounds like it's the opposite, which is still shocking me till this day. But yeah, we might be segueing into Brawl Stars. I know all of you Brawl Stars fans out there are happy with this news, but I'm telling you, just remember, this is not a guarantee. I think so. So don't say then they say we are starting in Brawl Stars. Why am I saying a different game? I think it's going to be Brawl Stars. So please don't hold me to this. It's just my thoughts. So yeah, we have so much planned in the future for you guys watching us and following us in this our journey. The Iron Companion app I spoke about last weekend. I know people reached out to us already to wanting to beta test it. Trust me, guys, that will happen very soon, okay? Because I think we reached out to every single person, letting them know that the app wasn't ready for beta testing yet. It was almost there, but we had to make a few tweaks. So our team at the back is still working on it, trying to make this final tweaks before we give it to you guys. As much as we know it's just beta testing, right? And they are definitely going to be bugs in the app. We want to still give you guys somewhat of a more finished product. So we don't just give you guys a stone and say try to use it as an app. No, we want to give you guys something that is going to be very, very similar to the final finished product, but might have a few bugs or things that needs to be tweaked here and there. So don't worry. I know Patty reached out to us. A bunch of people reached out to us. You guys will get access to the app to test it out on your devices very, very shortly. But yeah, I said the next match that was supposed to begin 8 minutes ago. Uh, is meant to be Desco versus Investor. Desco is online and he's ready for his match. But I hear some word from our team at the back that the investor is having issues with his network or his phone. I'm not exactly sure, but that's so sad, right? Because what that happen
Mhm.
means is if the investor is not able to participate in his match, we are so sorry, but the win will go to Desco, and that will be a loss for the investor. As much as I really, really don't like saying that, but we have said this from the beginning of this tournament. You have to make sure you're in a position or a place that has good enough internet connectivity so that you don't run into these issues of network lag during the time for the tournament. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
Desco right now must be doing backflips wherever he is because he didn't have to play a match and he's already top of his group. But this is if investor isn't able to come on to play his match in the next few minutes. We have a match that's supposed to begin in, I believe, 5 minutes. It's Kiavo versus Wesley K, and both of them I see are on the clan. I saw Kiavo join the clan a few minutes ago, same as Wesley K. So that's a match that I really, really, I think it's going to happen. I hope it does happen. But yeah, investor, if you're listening right now, if you're a friend of investors watching or listening right now, please reach out to investor. Tell him time is ticking, bro. We need you to get up, climb that tree, climb that. Oh, well, I'm not going to dangerous. I'm not going to
In danger.
I said danger. I said I'm not going to encourage dangerous activities. I'm joking, please. But yeah,
Mhm.
try your best to get to that position that has good network connectivity. As I think Tega mentioned earlier, that someone had to climb something, right? We do not encourage dangerous activity at the Iron League. Please, your health, your life is more important than any measly 200k. So if
Mhm.
you do not put yourself at risk because you're trying to win the Iron Class tournament, please, 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 we don't encourage such activities. Try to put yourself in a safe place to participate in your match. Don't go and climb someone's Nepal pole and sit down there to play Clash Royale. We will not encourage that. In fact, we discourage it. It's not even we will not encourage it. But yeah, that's while we wait for this next match, let's talk more about the future of the Ion League. So we
Yeah.
yeah, because the Iron Companion is coming up shortly. We are also right now processing, doing our final processing and our final agreement on getting you guys the merch that I know people are waiting for, because it's not just about the money, right? The top eight will be leaving with some merchandise. We we haven't told you guys what the merchandise is yet. We are trying our best to keep that a secret. No one, doesn't matter who you reach out to in the Iron League. No one is going to let you guys know what the merch is going to be. Our lips are sealed. We want everyone to
Mm-hmm.
open up their merch bags and be happy and be surprised. So yeah, that we are finalizing that agreement with some vendors, and we are also making future plans, not just for this year, not just for the next time, but for next year and for the years coming up. We do plan to have in-person live tournaments that we will have this over the span of a weekend, right? We would basically have a big hall where everyone can come in, participate in a tournament. You can come in to participate. You can register to just come and watch. Watch. We have, I say watch, to watch. We have vendors that will be there to give you guys food, entertainment, to buy merch from. There's going to be so much. It's going to be a really big event that we plan. That, but this is a future plan, right? It's not, probably not this year. In fact, not even probably, definitely not this year. It's going to be sometime maybe next year or the year after that. And we are trying to confirm for you, from you guys, where you want this tournament to happen. It's probably looking like it's going to be Lagos, but we plan on going around multiple cities as well. There might be a tournament in Abuja. There might be a tournament in Port Harcourt. And yeah, it's these are plans we have in the future for of the Iron League. I think I mentioned the Iron Companion already. Okay, the mentorship program that we plan on having in the Iron League as well, where if you're a seasoned class, let's say I'm going to use Clash Royale for an example. If you're a seasoned Clash Royale
Yes.
player, and we can see proof of your skill and strategy in Clash Royale, maybe from this tournament, right? You can register to be a mentor for the Iron League. And what that means is if someone registers as a mentee, someone that maybe they want to participate in tournaments, but they don't think they're good enough. They need someone to practice with. They need someone to learn from, to watch their, to look at their deck to see where they can make changes, right? Um, we can pair you up with a mentor, and that person would have sessions with you every week to train you to get you better for the tournaments coming up ahead. This is something that we see a lot in professional esports tournaments, where they would have a everyone would have a trainer. Basically, I always use Mortal Kombat as a reference because that's the tournament I watch. I think that's the real tournament I really watch, really. And the number one Mortal Kombat player in the world, his name is Sonic Fox. He has a coach that you see come up. It's so funny. I love to see it. Even during the tournament, the coach would come up on stage. Let's say a match, Sonic Fox finished playing against, let's say, Dragon, and Sonic Fox
Mm-hmm.
lost that match, but they have more matches to go, right? The coach would literally come up on stage. Everyone would see that happen. Whisper like maybe 2 minutes of just saying, having a connection with Sonic Fox on stage, and then he would go back down. The next match, Sonic Fox gameplay would change completely. So I advise everyone, even if you think you're good, even if you think, like, look at Sonic, he's the best, but he still has a coach. So even if you think, oh, I'm good, I don't need a coach, trust me, a coach can give you so much insight to your gameplay that you never would have seen before on your own. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's something we do encourage people to participate in. The Iron Clash mentorship program. We haven't given it a name yet. What name do you think is going to be a fun name to have for the Iron Class Mentorship Program?
Iron. I can't think of anyone right now.
The
You know what
Iron
I'm saying?
Guardian. I don't know.
I was thinking of guide or guardian,
Hmm.
yes, but you know, it could be, there's so many things we can throw around. The next match between Kiavo and Wesley is being initiated. I know Kiavo has stretched out
Oh,
his arm and it has begun, guys. All right, we're quickly um yeah, and we bring you match number 3 of today's group.
yeah. We bring you. Chris, I think you muted yourself mistakenly. Sorry. Yeah, the match is on.
Yeah,
The match is on the way. It's
yeah.
Kiavo versus Wesley K. Wesley K in the red, Kiavo in the blue, and Kiavo utilizing it seems like a Hawk 2.6 cycle deck, which is interesting to see for these group stages, right? Not a deck that does so much, that does 3 crown wins, but it does guarantee wins. So as much as yes, we want you guys to win 3 crown wins. If the deck will guarantee you a win for sure, then take that because in the end, it's all about the wins, right? Not about the crowns. The wins are the first important thing, then the crown, and then look at the Spirit Empress. Chris is one of Chris's favorite cards. Chris, what do you think about this deck so far?
I think the deck is amazing. I love to see the the
Spirit
Spirit
Empress.
Empress, obviously. And look at her still going. You know, she eventually made it. She's not as useless as people say. You know, she's a 6 card cost. She's a 6 elixir cost card,
Hmm.
and she her utility seems to be going up. I don't know if it was Supercell that made this improvement or not. Maybe they realized for a legendary card they were getting a whole lot of complaints and they tweaked it.
Hmm.
But yeah, she seems to be more durable than before, and I'm excited to see. Wesley K has been doing well so far in both offense and defense. So has Kiavo, but as we can see, Kiavo has suffered more damage from Wesley K's beautiful attacks. And here Wesley K comes again with the Spirit Empress, but she doesn't have a backing, so I'm a bit worried. Oh, spoke too
Yeah, I was
soon.
surprised with that defense by Kiavo, right? When the baby dragon and the Zappies came to his tower, dropping the picker at the back, right? The picker not being able to attack the baby dragon, and then even the Zappies were just doing so much damage on his tower. I feel like Kiavo was focusing more on starting a push than defending that tower, and that's what dropped his tower held down to 2057. He should have had a better defense for that attack there. And for looking at his deck, I can see why he had no defense. Not even one splash damage card right now on his deck so far. So maybe that's why he struggled a bit in defending that baby dragon. And then this is the deck that we've been seeing a lot in this tournament. The lava hand evolved baby dragon combination, and it looks like Wesley is utilizing all flying troops, right? We see the baby dragon, we see the spirit empress, we see the minion, we see the lava hound, and so far that this deck is working. Kiavo not being able to respond, not being able to defend such a heavy push. The lava hound and then the evolved baby dragon making the lava hound a lot faster, and we don't want to see a faster lava hound by any means. I feel this is going to
But
be another
I
problem for
believe
Kiavo.
I believe Kiaba was able to defend that well. His lightning spell was hidden for a while, but it came
Hmm.
out in the clutch right there.
Yes.
And we're down to our overtime. And yeah, we're underway. Lightning spell again. Trying his best to get rid of that Spirit Empress because she does do a whole lot of damage. The zap and the lightning spell together. We plus the Electro Brigade. Kiavo's deck seems a little bit lightning based, but the same can be said with Wesley K's Zappies and spirits.
Those zappies are really.
There's something I've noticed about his gameplay which I'm not too happy with, and this is Kiavo. Kiavo utilizes the bats in a way that I do not understand. He keeps the bats in front of his tank, which is not which normally wouldn't be how I would use a bat.
I,
I feel the bats are to manage the tank, especially when you have a high heavy tank like the Pika that also does
activated.
super damage. Yeah,
I was hoping that that Wesley would
the
activate his
minion.
minion, right? Because the Pika was just
Yes,
beside the tower, so that would have helped him a bit, but he didn't. But I have to give it to Kiavo though. As much as his tactics have been a bit weird, dropping the bats in front of the Pika, I feel like maybe he's doing that because he's trying to make the bats get some hits in. But I have to say he's not been able to deal with those zappies. Those zappies by Wesley K have been costing him so much problems, slowing down his Pika, slowing down his Hog Rider. He hasn't been able to successfully deal with those zappies. I'm sure a lightning spell is going to come here shortly, and he just did because that's the only thing he's been able to use to deal with the lava hand and deal with the baby dragon. But now, not being able to deal with all those cards and the spirit empress coming out to do some extra damage at the back. See those zappies, right? Not letting anything move away. The zappies have been causing so many problems for Kiavo in this match. Wesley K utilizing those zappies to the top of that game. Now look at Kiavo. He's trying to attack from the other side because he knows that Wesley has put a solid wall basically on that tower. He's not being able to penetrate it. Now dropping the
but
cards at the other end.
he's left one tower defenseless with one
Yes,
second left, and it's over. Yeah.
yes, you're
Yeah, I
right.
saw that tower going down very quickly. This is the
Mhm.
problem with the two attack strategy. You don't have enough elixir to manage both, especially when you have high cards like Pikas. It's not it's what it is, but it's not good. So if you had a mini Pika, that would have changed. That would have changed it. It costs less. Does almost the same amount of damage. And yeah,
Hmm.
but yeah, we're on to round two, guys, and Kiavo needs in my opinion, Kiavo needs to work on his strategy so that he can come out with a win in this game.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, actually, Chris. Like this is the first game of Group B. Group A right now it's
Group A.
Desco. No, this is Group A actually. Group A, Desco is topping the Group A. So now we're in Group B now, and this is the first match
Mm.
of Group B. Yeah, and yeah, it's I have to say you seen the Magic Archer. It's a card that I like to see the hero Magic Archer now, but not really being utilized by Wesley very well. But that's fair because he didn't have to activate that ability at that point in time. So that's okay for me. Cavill Tower down to 2206. Wesley still at 2571. Basically still at full health. And Chris so far is looking like this match might be leaning towards Wesley's favor already. If Wesley wins this match, that's a two-win victory, and he would be getting maximum points. What do you think so far?
Yeah, yeah, it's looking like Wesley definitely has the advantage. Um, he has very low cost cards. Like I've already seen a six elixir card on, and here comes the Sparky.
Yeah.
Diablo isn't trying to play around today. Hopefully there's something around the Sparky, and the Sparky isn't going to be used as a tank. Good,
Ooh, this
good,
is
good,
good.
good, good, good. The last thing we want to see is Sparky being used as a tank. Unfortunately, the Sparky is still unguarded. This is where low cards come into have the advantage. Um, do you think the Sparky is going to make it across the bridge? No.
Of
Stops
course
right
not.
there. Good defense by Wesley. Spirit Archer, sorry, Magic Archer, Hero Archer being utilized well. Obviously, needed to
Divine.
be stocked with divines. Well done by Kiabu. Good use of divines. The Royal Ghost is on his way, and he's going to face off against Sparky. This is actually, I think, facing this Sparky with the Archer is the best thing to do. Uh,
But
if he
yeah.
can deploy, yes, wonderful.
hmm
Good use of him. And yeah, the beautiful use of the evil recruits. Beautiful use right there.
Yeah, it's I have to give it to Wesley being able to handle the Sparky very very well, dropping the real recruits at the good time, just being able to handle that Sparky. Because honestly, it's one of the best cards to handle the Sparky. I know it's really expensive, right? Costing using 7 elixir to defend a Sparky card, which that costs six. But sometimes, not even sometimes, it's Sparky. It doesn't matter if you use 10 elixir, as long as you defend the Sparky and the Sparky is not able to get one hit on your tower, that's an okay defense. It doesn't matter the kind of trade-off you have. You have to throw out everything to defend the Sparky, and that's what Wesley has been doing, throwing out all cards in his deck to defend that Sparky, because he knows if that Sparky gets one hit, it's bye bye Wesley. And I like what Wesley is doing right now, dropping the poison spell, getting maximum value because you whittle down the health of the furnace and also taking the tower down, spell cycling the poison spell. And also, Kiavo has a poison spell, but he's not using it. Like this is a perfect opportunity. Dropping a poison spell while the that goblin is there, and also the magic archer is there. But Kiavo, I don't know if he's forgetting he has a poison spell, or maybe he's just so busy with trying to push an offense that he's not thinking about the poison spell. But now look at that, he
He
dropped it
finally
very well.
dropped it,
Yes.
and we're down to our last minute of overtime. Yeah, yeah. This is not looking very pretty for Kiavo. His two towers are being simultaneously attacked. I believe if this match comes down to the final uh, bell, he's still at a very big disadvantage. What do you think, Dennis?
Yeah, I think so too. Kiavo really
Yeah,
has to push. He really has to build a really strong order of offense because it's not looking good for him. Look at that Goblin Barrel now being dropped by Wesley K. Those goblins not being able to be handled by Kiavo because he doesn't have any card that does splash damage. I know yes, the Furnace has the Fire Spirit that does splash damage, but it's still not being effectively used. And this is it. I think this is going to be the end. Yes, it's the end. Beautiful
Wesley K
display.
coming out with the two wins after the first game of
Group
uh,
B.
B's yeah yeah, wonderful by Wesley K, wonderful by Kiavo. I feel I don't know if Kiava was nervous, but thankfully we didn't have any situation with network difficulties. This was straight up between two people showing their own strategies and play styles, and I just think Wesley K did a much better job than Kiava all around.
Hmm.
Kiavo did a good. He put up a challenge for it to be at the first round was almost down to the last count. Before that, before it wouldn't have gone any differently, but it showed that Kiavo did put up a good fight all the way to the end.
Hmm.
Um, but there's a clear difference when it's a fight and when there's a beating. That's the only thing I would say. It's like yes, you prolong this, but it was looking inevitable for a while. I was hoping to see if he can bring a turnaround, but no. In the second game, but the first game, I'll say my criticisms of Kiavo was just based on his placements. Nothing to do with his deck. I think his deck was okay. Yes, it was. There were some high cards there, but he could have still done those damages. His placements towards the end with the bats and also doing the two tower strategy, especially when you have a slow card like the Pika. I don't think it was the best. In the second round, uh, Kiavo underutilized some cards, like you were saying, the poisoning
Hmm.
spell. I kept seeing the poisoning spell coming to Wesley K's advantage throughout. That poisoning spell did so much damage throughout that whole game on Kiavo's tower by Wesley K's poison that I was wondering why Wesley K didn't just return the favor. There were
Yes,
so many times Kiavo, uh, uh, Wesley, I was so many times Wesley K had so many troops close to the tower that dropping the poison spell right there and then would have equally just helped him out. It would have helped him build up his play, but he didn't. Very underutilized from one side, overutilized by the other side. But or let me just say efficiently utilized by the other side. I think Wesley K was just super efficient throughout this match,
he
and I
was.
think that's what made gave him the edge. Any comments on the match from you, Dennis?
Oh yeah, yeah. So many comments, right? As you mentioned earlier,
Go ahead.
Wesley was just playing at a higher skill level than Kiavo, if you ask me. Especially in that second match, right? The utilization of the poison spell, and I feel like if Kiavo was able to utilize his poison spell as well, he would have actually had more value than Wesley because Wesley was using cards that had low health points. The Dart Goblin, the Magic Archer, those are cards that a poison spell can kill. So, and he was constantly dropping those cards beside his tower. So, if Kiavo saw that opportunity and kept on cycling that poison spell at the tower, being able to get some tower drain and also kill those troops at the same time, he would have. I think he would have gone with a win in that match, but he kept on not doing that. Secondly, he kept on dropping troops beside his tower. I get people like to drop troops beside that tower, right? Because you want to build a push. So you want to start from the back and then slowly build a push to the front. But when you know that your opponent constantly drops a poison spell or is dropping like a fireball or arrows at your tower and at your troops at the same time, then you should change your placement. Then you should try to keep your card a bit far away from the poison's range. I know that's very difficult. The poison does have a really wide radius. But if you can try to push your cards away from your tower, start attacking from the bridge, from the edge of the bridge, not from the back of your tower, right? So that you can avoid that poison spell and still build a push. Yes, it's a bit more difficult to build a push when you're starting your push from the edge of the bridge, but it's possible, it's doable, and it's something I feel like if Kiavo realized this is my opponent's game style, this is what my opponent is doing right now to get the upper hand on me. Time for me to adapt, time for me to change my strategy even a little bit, and then attack from a different position. Just so that he doesn't keep on raining down poison spells on me. That would have also been in Kiavo's favor. But I have to say,
Mm,
Wesley on top of his game, a- amazing display, as I always say, because he was able to think ahead, to realize, to get the 100% value from the poison spell, to realize that his opponent was going to keep on dropping his troops beside the tower and cashing in on that advantage. And also, not just that advantage, he had really good defenses as well, using the Royal Recruits to defend against the Sparky in the second game. In the first game, that Lava Hound Baby Dragon Spirit Empress push was so diabolical.
so
Drop
good.
so good, right? Utilizing the air troops, and I think that's also what failed Kiavo. That first deck was not it. I'm sorry to say that first deck was not the best deck, right? Having the first of all no splash damage. That's why he could barely deal with the baby dragon and the zappies. The zappies stopping everything. The zappies were the MVP on that first game, stopping the
Yeah,
Hog
they
Rider.
definitely were.
Yes, stopping the Hog Rider, stopping the Pika. Kiavo couldn't move. Like I'm telling you, Kiavo could not move on to Wesley's tower because of those zappies, and he couldn't deal with them because of he had no splash damage troops. Yeah, it's I have to say, bad matchup for Kiavo, but also Wesley was playing so good. Like he definitely deserved this win. He was playing the top of his game. Big ups, Wesley. You are officially the first winner we have of the group stages. And yeah, I see Ubong is asking on the YouTube chat, Group A is not on this in the stream replay. Yes, Ubong, there's no Group A matches because we didn't have any Group A matches. The first two
Yeah,
people that were supposed to play in the Group A didn't show up. The second match from the Group A, Desco was available, Investor wasn't able to play. That's why the win went to Desco. So yeah, we're
yeah,
kind of starting with Group B. That's
yeah,
that's what happened. Sorry, Chris.
yeah. And for our second match, we're having it's Max MM versus Lord Sags. I know Max MM is available.
Hmm.
Um, but we're here to hear anything from Lord Sags. I know we saw some Lord Sags. I believe that was last week. So, mm, I hope he shows up. I hope he shows up today. I hope he shows up today. Mm, Easter, yo.
I know it seems like everyone is saying that it's that spirit. Everyone
It
is still
seems like everybody
celebrating.
had enough to eat yesterday.
I never expected that um we would have no shows in the group stages. Like it's something that I was almost confidently saying. Remember, I think I mentioned it a bunch of times that I don't think we're going to have even one no show. But then it's being proved wrong again, as I always have. I am right. So far, we've had 4 matches today, two no shows, and it's looking like another no show is about to happen because they haven't. The team at the back is letting me know that they haven't been able to get a hold of Lord Sags. I really hope he does show because I think Lord Sags is the second person on our leaderboard ranking. So if it's these are the people that that were constantly available for their playoff matches, but now not showing up for their group stage matches, which I can 100% say the group stage matches are a lot more important than the playoff matches. If you have to show up for your group stage matches because we can't reschedule these matches. Like if we wait a couple more minutes and Lord Sags doesn't respond and we aren't able to get a hold of him, that win will go to Max. And that's good for Max. He's starting the group stage strong, but it's also kind of bad for Max because he has no crown. So if ever gets to a point of two people at the top, we have to use a crown win. It affects Max because he got no crowns from this win. So as I mentioned earlier, you're not just doing a disservice to yourself by not showing up. You are doing a disservice to your opponent as well because they would also get less crowns because of you. So yeah, I'm seeing Ubong is saying, why am I not in Group A? Ubong, to be honest, it's completely random. I don't select who's in Group A, Group B, Group C, all the way to Group P. I have no idea. It's all randomized, so we don't like we're not purposely putting people in the same group. I know it looked a bit funny like that because I know there's a group that has no skill and promise skill, both with very
Hmm.
similar names in the same group. But trust me, we didn't do that. We did if we're trying to do that, we would have put collector and corrector in the same group again, but we didn't do that.
Yes.
It's all completely random. I think Ubong's group is group M or P. I'm not. It's one of the bottom groups. That's what I know, Sha. So yeah, it's all completely random. I know Ubong is one of the people that have only 3 people in that group. I think those are even going to be the most dangerous groups. Those groups of just 3 people, not the groups of four, because it's you only have 2 matches to outperform your opponent, not 3 matches. So you really cannot lose. You cannot lose. You can't afford to lose. I know Ubong. I know you're excited, right? You say you want to show your opponents. Ubong is what group is he in? I really want to see what group that is. I want to see who else is there. I'm going to check while our team at the back is trying to get a hold of Lords.
Lord Sags, yeah.
hmm But I want to check what group Ubong is in. I'm so curious to find out. I'm almost 100% sure it's yeah, he's in group O. That is a dangerous group, Ubong. That group is dangerous. Is Ubong is Zilla, Patty Junior, and Rockstar Alfie. Hmm. Dirty group.
It is.
That's a dirty group. Ha.
It is.
So
I believe competition in the last three groups would be a little bit different
yeah.
just because of the amount of people in those groups. Uh, but yeah, it will still be the same concept,
Yes.
you know. Less matches for you guys. So less time for you guys to mess up or not showing up for your game.
Yes.
So we
Imagine
expect to
not
see you
showing up.
guys. You must show up.
Imagine not showing
Wong
up in that group.
Wong,
Hey,
you must show up. Yes.
God forbid. That's
Ubog,
the worst thing. At that point, not just say I'm out of retirement. If you don't show up for all those
Ubog
groups,
Ubog is even hoping that they don't show up. They will show up. There are less people there. They will show up.
I'm almost certain. I
Must
think Rockstar Alfie and Zilla would definitely show up. Zilla is very vocal in
punctual.
and exactly,
Yeah.
and he's always active on the WhatsApp group. So I'll be surprised if he doesn't show up. For Rockstar Alfie, I haven't really. I feel like Rockstar's activity has kind of dwindled and gone down a bit since the beginning of retirement. Right? He was actually the first person to win a Secret World giveaway. Rockstar Alfie. Yeah, but
Yeah.
since he won that giveaway, I haven't heard from him anymore. Like
It might
Rockstar
be
is back
light.
here,
It
no?
might be light problems.
True, true. I
It
know
might be
right now
electricity problems. Yeah.
everyone is everyone is struggling with some electricity and internet issues in Nigeria. It's so bad. It's almost a nationwide blackout. People are having issues with
To
lights
be
here
fair,
and there.
this is one of the reasons why we were very, very accommodating before. It's just because we empathize, we sympathize, we understand the situation. But that empathy and sympathy has needs to dwindle during this crucial portion of the tournament.
Hmm.
Yeah, we understand, but we can't show our understanding anymore. We can't express it. We acknowledge the things that might be happening, to today people like even right now I can think of different reasons why people aren't showing up. Like as is in my brain, like I can understand. Today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday, tomorrow is the main Easter celebration. So it's more like, and because some certain parts Monday, some people might still have to go to work. Your school might not open, but people might have to go to work. It's understandable why people would want to show up on the Saturday today to be with their family and friends and celebrate together. So I can understand reasons why people are not there. I can even just say I can close my eyes and say, maybe investor was cooking for his family. We don't know, we know how old these people are, but off the top of my brain, I don't know how old they are. But we can just say, investor is out there just making this thing for his wife or his girlfriend or he could be doing anything right now because it is Easter Saturday, or should we call it Good Saturday? It's one of them, sure. Holy
True that.
Saturday. Yeah. He could be doing something today, doing something nice, and then maybe he got a little bit carried away and then forgot to check, and then he will later realize but even though we can understand the reasons why people are not showing up, it's no longer our like we we're in such a crucial point now that we cannot just say, oh, we understand, let's reschedule. It's no longer possible.
True.
It's no longer, now it's, oh, we understand you have a friends and family, but these matches are like five minutes.
They are. Go to the
just
washroom,
just
right? Just
just
slip
go to
out.
the washroom, just say, hey honey, I have one phone call, just go excuse yourself
I mean,
because
who
maybe
are you calling?
maybe
This man,
maybe
you're
if you are
always calling
married,
people. You're always
eh?
calling.
You always people. Hmm? You
Is it
It's
Nkechi?
okay.
Is it Nkechi? Give me the phone.
It's not you. Is that your friend there? Eh? That friend you always talk about that I've never seen before.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyway,
not the Iron League. It's a lie.
do
It's
you
a lie.
understand?
The Iron League.
Yeah, just excuse yourself. Find yourself in a nice, comfortable, private area, and just bring out your phone, get your fingers ready, and do what you have to do. I'm talking about playing the game.
You have a problem.
No, I'm talking about playing the game.
Get your fingers ready.
No, it's not the
Such
fingers
a
you use.
horrible,
You have
horrible,
to,
horrible
you
sentence
have to,
to come out from
place,
someone's mouth.
you
Just,
have to place in this thing where you think it's just you're using your knuckle,
I know, now,
or
your
your
fingers
knees.
you're using.
Is your fingers? uh,
Yes, so I'm seeing
but yeah,
the Olusomo is saying investor didn't show. Yeah, he didn't show up for his
yeah, it
match.
didn't show. It
Yeah, it's
didn't
shocking
show,
me too.
man.
I think he was saying he had network issues, and I don't know if he ever was able to resolve those network issues.
Yeah,
But yeah,
or it could just be network issue. There are too many reasons why people might not show for their match, but unfortunately, we just can't be as accommodating as we used to be. So yeah, yeah. So if you need anybody to just be angry at or point fingers at, it's just Dennis. Yeah,
exactly. Blame me. It's
yeah.
the truth is
Mm.
we can't. Why we're not being accommodating right now. It's very difficult to reschedule during these group stages. The timelines are so crucial, and it's hard for us. We can't just like in the playoffs we could throw you against anyone because it didn't matter who you played against to us. It was just you played a match, right? But for the group stages, you have a particular set of matches against a particular set of people. So if that person showed up for their match, let's say like let's give me an example now. Desco and Investor, right? Desco was supposed to
Mm,
play against Investor. Desco showed up for his match. Investor
mm,
didn't show up for his match. So that
mm,
win by rule goes to Desco. If Investor
mm,
says, "Can I get rescheduled?" Who the person that Investor has to play against is still Desco. But now Desco has said, "I showed up my previous match. I was there. He wasn't there. Why should I have to reschedule? I
mm.
got a win."
Why should I have to? Yeah, why should I have to like take a possible loss,
Exactly, exactly. And if
even
he
though I've
loses,
constantly been showing up?
it's unfair
No,
to
no,
Investor.
it's not fair.
That's
It's to
the
Desco.
reasoning.
It's unfair
Sorry,
to
to
Desco.
Desco. Sorry, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, to
Yeah.
Desco. That's the reasoning we have. If Desco show for his match, we can't force him to play another match again after he has gotten a win from his match. It's unfair to him. He showed up. He did nothing wrong. He was there for
The
his match.
Olusomo is saying it's probably network issues because apparently the investor is in school. So
Which,
yeah,
oh,
network can be frustrating. Yeah, me, I know. I was in my university days in Ogun State. Uh, yeah, the internet was a struggle.
oh, we
We
used to.
used to
Hmm.
we used to actually there was one building we would go to. We would just be at the edge of the railing, very close to the receiver, just very close. We'll just be there. Sometimes we'll just put our devices on top of it and say, why is this thing not working? Like you are there where the internet is entering from. The Wi-Fi should be the strongest right now, but it's still not working. You just be confused.
Hmm.
Be like, what's the meaning of this rubbish? Then you're not gonna look for another receiver somewhere in the school. It was yeah, I know.
I remember
Network,
the network
yeah.
struggles of back in my school, in my uni
Uh-uh.
days. Ah, I
Uh-uh.
would trek. We would trek to a very far building that we know no one is in that building because when no one's in that building, that means all the internet is for you. Ah, we will make journeys just because we are trying to get good internet. Yeah, and even for and fun, but sometimes I would make journeys just to play Clash Royale. Like I would travel far, like we would go to a building that's far away that has internet just because I want to sit down and play Clash Royale. So yeah, it's
Remember those times when you want to download and you see 1 MB per second and you look up to heaven and say, God, see
thank
speed.
see speed. Yes,
See
when I think
speed. What
about it,
previous
how the
phone
world has evolved.
used to be speed, eh? You go just dey shake.
You will take
What's
screenshot.
happening?
You will take picture and send to your friends. See 1 MB per second, though. You're
See 1 MB per
snoozing.
second. They
You're
say,
snoozing.
which part of the school are
They say
you?
this is
Say,
the
come, come,
future.
come,
You will
come.
get keep it.
You go try 45 minutes, oh, but come, 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 come.
You
One
would
day
get keep
people
it.
go show. People will
Hmm.
run, carrying laptop
On their
and
head
bag
and
like
run
this, running. At
just
that
to.
time, you borrow laptop from your friend so that two laptops can be downloaded at the same time.
Yes.
Because one is not
Oh,
enough. If you use one to download multiple things, you slow it down.
you
But if
slow
you
it
use multiple
down.
laptops to download,
Oh God, the hustle,
just have one
the
laptop here, one
struggle,
laptop,
the
bad boy.
struggle was so
No, we used
real.
to struggle.
Those days
We used to
you
struggle.
hide in a lecturer's office overnight because
Hmm.
no overnight is when the internet is bomb. You will stay
Yes, now.
you will stay in the college building overnight because of you're trying to get the
When
internet.
people are sleeping, you just be please let people fall asleep. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed so that everybody else can have more Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Ah,
By 4 a.m. the Midnight Warriors
mm.
will be out downloading, and it was always like Naruto or some stuff the way everybody was downloading
One Piece
or
that
what
year.
I'm telling you. Or
You
sometimes
carry
me
out pure water like this, wash your face small, clean your eyes so you be awake. Say, pour salt.
this download was finished. If somebody say, I think those days, like life is funny. Back then, when
Mm.
I had very unstable internet connection, I think I watched more series back then than I do now because of I was always downloading series, even series I had never watched before, I never even heard about because I knew internet was not guaranteed. So I'd always download series in bulk, just because I know that. It's like, and I will not end up watching it. But now because I know there's no, I have internet, I don't watch series I had anymore.
This honestly, what you just said brings me to a deeper conversation that I'm not sure we should be having, but I'll just give a little highlight. To me, it's about the value. You know,
It's the
when you
value.
struggle for something, the value increases
That is true.
versus when you don't struggle. Now that we are where we are, thank God. God, thank we give you all praise and glory. But now that we are where we are, and the internet just anyhow, you're like, I'll watch it another day. Or
Hmm.
I'll find another. You know, go schedule. You know, go make out time. You know, go plan. Okay, I have continuous assessment coming up. If I manage these days, do all the assignments, do everything, I have at least a 24-hour interval to binge, then sleep 3 hours,
Hmm.
then study, then go for my exam.
It was so
You plan
calculated. It
everything
was
well,
so
you calculate
calculated.
everything because you know that you've also stressed yourself. You've waited days. Because I know sometimes we used to download for
For
days, 2 days,
days,
3 days, 4 days,
days.
just a download. No
And the thing
now.
about it, those days
I'm
when
watching
I started download those days, when I was done like a game, it to show me 1 week left. One
that.
week left, and I'll say, "Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's not bad." I will say that's
Uh,
not bad. Those days
it's like
having a game,
it's
you are
it's like
God.
doing Yahoo now. If you do Yahoo, you make tons of money. You will spend them on nonsense. You won't be like the investor
True.
and invest this money. You will never do that. You will go silver this thing. Hmm? You people know what I'm talking about. You will go silver fox. You won't go to the right places. You won't
Yes.
go to bank.
Oh, the match has
You won't
begun,
do.
Chris.
Oh
Emperor
shoot!
Banks versus Nipsey.
Emperor Banks versus Nipsey the Hustler. You know, guy was talking about Nipsey. We'll
I know,
go
yeah,
back to
Nipsey
this money
also.
talk. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But value is the most important thing. Let's see. We have Emperor Banks in the red corner, Nipsey in the blue corner, and they are staring each other down. Nobody's dropping anything. Oh, spoke too soon. Nipsey the Hustler bringing the hero giants. Lovely, lovely giant to see. Emperor Banks responding with archers, taking it nice and easy. Everybody just being nice and easy and slow today. But but see
Mm,
Nipsey with Ebola. We know that Ebola is a danger.
the bowler.
And this is
Yes,
exactly what I
very
like to see.
dangerous one.
This is how you use the bats. This is how you use the bats. You know.
Look at the picker
Ah,
hiding
no,
behind
this
the
is
bowler there. That was
this
really
is this is
impressive.
wonderful. This bowler is definitely going to get to the to that tower. There's nothing you can do at this point.
That
Yes,
Tesla coming out a bit too slow, and Nipsey being able to get something. But honestly, as much as that push was such a heavy push by Nipsey, right? The giant, the bowler, the picker, the mini picker,
the mini
Emperor Banks was
picker.
able to defend that with such cheap troops that was really impressive defending. Using the archers, the skeletons. You see, when they knew that the bowler was about to get a hit on his tower, he dropped the skeletons right in the middle of the bowler, making the bowler have to turn around like 2 times to attack those skeletons. So I like what I'm seeing here. Emperor Banks is using this is a Hawk 2.6 cycle. This is a clear Hawk 2.6 cycle.
I
This
want to say I
Tesla.
think Nipsey is going through some network difficulties. I was seeing it from the beginning. And yeah, 2 towers are gone. Let's
Oh
see if you make it
no.
to the third
What?
tower.
Nipsey is dropping emotes, but he's not defending. I think maybe he had network internet connectivity issues. Then he came back and he saw how low his tower has gone. But he's not giving up. He's not backing down. Starting another push. I love to see this. He's not slowing down. He's saying, you know what? If I can still get 1 tower down, I will. But it's over for Nipsey right now. That
It's
Hogwarts is going to
over,
get one more
man.
hit, and this first match goes to
It's a
Emperor Banks.
three crown win straight for Emperor Banks. He's currently at the top of our leaderboard right now for this group stage.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let's see if Ebrogas can get more, or let's see if Nipsey will come back in the second round. Hopefully, his internet is good now. I think you should try and be a little bit. You should still stay patient. Honestly, I know in the beginning I talked about rushing, but at this crucial point, I think this is when you just calm down. Forget about 3 crowns. Just make sure you get the win and then
Yeah.
go back to the next battle, so you get the point overall. But yeah, let's see.
This
Emperor
is
Banks showed in the last game that his elixir management is top points.
mhm.
Uh, oh, I
What's
was
going
scared
on here,
again.
Chris? Do you see this? It feels like they did a switcheroo, right? Because you see, Emperor
Yeah,
Banks is now the one carrying the hero giant, carrying the bowler. The witch is a bit different, but it's very similar deck to what Nipsey was carrying in his previous match. And Nipsey responds to that witch with the Goblin Demolisher. It's one of my favorite cards in the game right now. Not only being able to do splash damage, but also giving that death damage. It's not as much as the giant skeleton or the balloon, but still having some death damage. I would take a good death damage and any day, even if it's just 50 health points that it does. But Emperor Bank's been able to defend that push very well by Nipsey, stopping the Goblin Demolisher with the Executioner, and Nipsey using the skeletons to distract the Executioner so his tower
you
can
are
take it down.
you are truly correct. This looks like a change of an exchange of decks.
Hmm.
Honestly speaking, but yeah, it's good to see. I really wanted to see Nipsey with better elixir management. Maybe he brought out that Inferno too quickly. I don't know.
Smart.
Uh,
That was very smart by Emperor Banks, dropping the minions just to distract the Inferno Tower so he doesn't take down his bowler. But Nipsey,
yes.
you knowing that and dropping the knight to distract the bowler while the Inferno Tower was able to take down the minions. These both players are playing at the top of their game. Good displays.
Nipsey's defense has been great so
Hmm.
far. I really don't want to see him take any damage on. So yeah, I'm kind of rooting for Nipsey during this match, just cause of what happened last one. But hopefully he makes it through. Still awesome defense. Still an awesome defense. Love to see a Goblin, Barbarian Barrow being utilized so effectively. Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
I
You
like
see what's
the
going on that tower?
I see what's going on. The evil goblin drill, just moving left and right. The bowler struggling to deal with that card, but he was able to get it down in the end. And now look at this push by Nipsey, using the
He,
bowler
he,
as attack, and
he
then the
needs
witch
to
at the back.
defend. He needs an Inferno Tower out here. Good,
But
good,
that
good,
Inferno
good.
Tower,
And
look at the
he
skeleton.
needs a Barbarian Barrow too.
Yes,
Wonderful. I
but
like that the two of them are really
activate it.
trying their best to defend.
He didn't need to. I was hoping he's going to activate his hero Barrow's ability, but in the end he didn't need to. I think he could see that he didn't need to, right? Because the witch was about to die. I was concerned that the witch would be able to get some hits in his tower, and at the game this crucial, right? This is game two. You don't want to take any hits on your tower. Nipsey playing so well, defending so well. The Inferno Tower paying dividends time and time again, able to stop this heavy push by Emperor Banks. Emperor Banks now with a very heavy push, dropping the minions to distract the Inferno Tower, then dropping the skeleton army at the end, trying to distract that Inferno Tower again. But look at that Electro Spirit being able to drop down that skeleton army. But we just using one elixir to destroy a true elixir card. I have to say, Nipsey is playing so well, Chris. Nipsey is really
Nipsey's
playing
playing.
so well.
This is playing incredibly. I'm happy to see this. Yeah, what happened last game was terrible, and it shows you that it wasn't a good description of his ability.
That bowler pushing back that Goblin Demolisher, saying, no, no, no. You don't get to my tower. He pushed him a bit
Not
back,
this
and
time. I feel like he has used this barbarian barrel too early. Oh, wonderful! This is beautiful to see. That tower is going to go down, and that is our second round of this game, and we're moving on to round three. Good use of the poison spell, came into clutch at the right time,
mhm.
and did he just use the barbarian barrel as a bait?
He did. He did. I'm telling you, Nipsey was playing some 2 million IQ play offensive strategy in that last match. He was playing
Yeah,
so well. Look at this. These both players, it seems like they know themselves, right? First with the switcher of their decks in the second match. Now look at both starting with the Tombstone at the same time. If I see a Furnace and Emperor Banks deck, that'll be so crazy. But you see, I love this here. Whenever you see people use that Skeleton King, they always carry Skeleton cards, and that's what Emperor Banks is using right now, gaining more skeletons with the ability of the Skeleton King. Right, that's why he dropped the Tombstone. And then with the Witch, this is looking like a classic Golem Battle Healer deck, if you ask me. Because I see the Night Witch, I see the Skeleton King, I see the Baby Dragon. I might be wrong though, but it's looking like that's what we're going to see. And then the Electric Dragon. If I don't see an Elixir Golem and a Battle Healer in this deck, I'd be very surprised because that's what this deck completely looks like. What Emperor Banks is carrying, and too little, too late, dropping the Guardian a bit too
yeah,
late because he was
he
hoping.
could have brought that. Yeah, he could have brought that guardian a whole long time ago.
Yes, he could have.
But yeah,
But
um,
sorry,
ooh,
Chris.
that sorry, I was going to say that dragon is being allowed for I was being allowed for a while. But yeah, good to see him using the zap.
Yeah, Emperor Bank starting again with the same strategy he started with in previously, dropping the Tombstone Sword, then dropping the Skeleton King. He wasn't really able to utilize that this tactic last time quite well, but maybe things might change. Then the Baby Dragon is there at airport support to aid the Skeleton King. But you see, Nipsey, he's defending exactly the same way he defended last time. If it's not broken, don't throw it away, right? He's using
Don't
exactly the
fix
same.
it.
Don't fix it exactly. He's using exactly the same defense strategy, and it's working again. Will he activate the ability earlier this time around? He
He
I don't think,
doesn't.
and I don't think he needs to. I think the Little Prince will be able to take out this Dragon, or maybe not completely, but at least down enough, low enough, get the health low enough that the tower will be able to finish it off. Now I mentioned this. The Golem is
Yeah, you
out.
knew a golem was coming out for sure.
Yes, the sneaky column dropping it for the double elixir period, which is what people do, right? And then also Nifty dropping the Mega Knight also at the double elixir. Both players saving their heavy cards for the double elixir period, and that's what's going on right now. Look at this push, cards everywhere on the arena. Look at that battle ram, almost being able to get to the tower. Will she make it? Yes, she does. That was really good by Emperor. Trying to use the tornado spell to slow her down, but not sufficient enough. And look at that evil Mega Knight pushing back that column as much as he's trying to get forward. Nipsey defending so well. Nipsey Tower is untouched, Chris. Are you seeing this?
I'm seeing this. I'm
What?
truly seeing this. Good use, good use, good use. I love to see all the evils on the playing field. He needs to activate his prince's defense. He still does not. Uh, but yeah, another Mega Knight is out right here, and I think
Mm,
that which will go down very quickly. The
yes.
aerial support is going to be taken care of by the furnace.
No.
Nipsey is truly pushing,
He's won.
and I think Emperor Banks has given up. Yes. Wow, this was a great comeback.
I know, right?
This was a great comeback. Whole lot of confidence from Nipsey. Whole lot of confidence from Nipsey. I know a lot of people that would have felt bad and given up a little bit after what happened in the first round, but Nipsey said no, he doesn't. He doesn't care about that. Great one, great one, great one. Good gameplay, good gameplay. I love to see it. I don't really have any criticisms for the two of them. I think the two of them played very well. I think
Yeah.
their placements were good. I think there were high skill things happening. I mean, I think during the game I did have some things I was not sure of, but I was mostly watching Nipsey to see his comeback because I felt he was the underdog because of the network difficulty. That was my
Mhm.
sympathy again. Playing, I shouldn't be a judge. I shouldn't be a judge, but I was mostly watching Nipsey, and to me, he wasn't really making any mistakes, right? The part with the barbarian barrel was the only thing that threw me off a little bit, but then I realized this is that he used that as a bait. That was wonderfully done.
Mhm.
Um, and as for Impro Banks, yeah, I didn't see how he didn't play well.
Emperor Banks played very. I
Honestly,
was about to just say that Emperor Banks played really, really well, but Nipsey able to hustle out a win from Emperor Banks, and it's that's what happened here. Nipsey was just the better man. Like coming from the network difficulties, winning the second match, winning the third match, that was amazing. I have to give it to Nipsey. That was so good.
use,
Emperor and Nipsey were playing
using
very similar.
using yeah, yeah, using Emperor Banks's deck. Is there anything you would have done better, or do you see him doing better to make him have the win?
You know, I'm thinking about it so deeply. I can't think of anything. The deck was a good
I
deck.
don't think that. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you could have done better.
That's how I know these two are
Uh,
playing so well because I don't
Was
have
it
any
was it
criticism.
placement? Was it what could it have been?
Ah,
Okay,
I
I will
don't
say
know.
this. There were times that Electro Dragon was just allowed to fly by itself.
I think he did that when he when he realized he didn't have anything to really augment that push. Like maybe the Electro Dragon was at
Yeah.
the back and then all the other cards had died. It was already at the bridge. He's like, you know what, let it go die. I'll create another offense. It's a tactic people do when they realize instead of overcompensating and trying to always build an attack, let that card die. I will start over again, start from scratch and try to build another push. Emperor was playing quite well. I have to say, he was playing really good.
I would say this. He never utilized the tornado in an offensive way. He
He
used it mostly for
defense,
defense.
yes.
I think it would have been good if he had done used it for something offensive. Like he could have brought that little prince and some other thing just closer together.
Hmm.
And but did he have anything that had splash damage? I'm now trying to think
He
back.
had the baby dragon. He had the
He
baby
did
dragon,
have the baby
which
dragon.
which
That
was
baby dragon had almost zero impact in the game. It came and went too fast, especially
it,
for
it,
some,
it,
especially when you consider the fact that the only thing that could actually deal with the aerial troops were the furnace and the little prince. Normally,
true.
if I had a baby dragon and I saw a furnace and a little prince, I wouldn't even feel threatened at all. Hmm. Maybe there were things I'll have to watch this game again, but honestly, the two of you were very high level. Uh, I wonder if there's anything in the comment section regarding the gameplay, but nobody's saying anything. So it's clear to me that everybody also realizes that these two people played very well. I don't think anybody thinks there's anything they would have done differently. Yeah, but we'll wait to hear for any of the veterans that are in the comment section. See if there's anything anybody can add. But yeah, yeah, we're coming closer to our next match, which
Yeah,
would be
the
El
sixth match.
Loco Bielsa versus Zuba. Zuba is
Yeah,
somebody I've never seen play, and this will be our second game of the folks in Group C. This will be our second game of the folks in Group C. The first folks being Emperor Banks and Nipsey. Second will be El Loco Bielsa and Zuba. So let's see how they do. I don't know. I don't. The team are trying to reach out to them in the back to see if they're available for their match.
yeah. Okay,
I've
oh,
seen El
Zuba
Loco
is here.
play. I'm a
Zuba
fan
is
of El
here actually.
Loco, and Zuba has stretched out his hand. The digital handshake has been given. We just want to see if El Loco will respond. Like I said, I did enjoy El Loco's last game. He did a great job. I think
Yes,
he
he
was
did.
up against
That was last weekend. Oh, who did he
he was
play?
against somebody from the Pepper Dem gang that left.
Was it Extreme Goji?
It was Extreme
Oh,
Guji.
and he
It
won that
was a
match,
look.
right?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
a local versus Extreme Guji, and a local came out on top.
You're right, exactly. I've seen Zuber play once or twice. I can't remember. I know he played against Devmill, his first ever match. He did win that match against Devmill. His second match, I can't remember who he played against, but I think he also won. So yeah, I don't think Zuber has ever lost a match. He's one of the highest ranking right now on our leaderboards. I think his number. I'm gonna go to confirm that. He's
But
number three.
has he played two matches, or has
He
he won one match and then no show victories?
he's played two
What's his
matches
crown?
and he has won. His crowns are seven.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And Aldogu.
Zuba, I'm misquoted. You are him. Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
To be mistaken with him, but you are
Mhm.
him.
That's a good one. That's a good point. Not to
So,
be mistaken with him.
yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder if him is still in this tournament. I'm not very sure if him is still in this tournament. Now I think about it. I'm to just confirm that. But yeah, the Zuba versus El Loco Bielsa. I really, really hope. Yeah, oh, Zuba said he sent the link to his friends to watch his stream. Oh, come on, El Loco. El Loco, where are you, man? Come and participate in this match. Zuba's friends are waiting to participate in to watch this match with him to cheer up that boy. So, El
Mhm.
Loco, wherever you are, if you're listening, or if anyone's listening right now that knows El Loco, I think I'm praised. You kind of know everybody, right? Please reach
Oh,
out to El Loco
praise knows
personally.
them.
He knows everybody.
Please reach out to them. Help us make sure he's here.
Yeah, I would really love for this match to happen. I see Zuba really wants to play this match. He's excited. And yeah, we're just waiting to see if El Loco will make a last minute show. I really hope that happens because for someone to say that they've told their friends to come watch their match, right now I really want to watch the match too as well to see how it goes. This is the final match for Group C today. And then after this, we will be moving to the first match of Group D. That will be Kanye Jr. versus
Yeah.
Blue Martin. I see Blue is already in the clan. I haven't heard from Kanye today. I hope he makes it. So it feels like um, for every group, there's been one person at least that has shown up. For Group A was Desco, Group B Max, and it was Wesley and Kiavo, and Max as well actually. Now Group C, Nipsey and Borough Banks were able to show up. Our local Zubar is online. Now we're just waiting on our local.
Yeah. Zuba is online. We're waiting for a local. Blue Merton's online. We're waiting on Kanye. Our team is very diligent in the back. I'm pretty sure they are reaching out to all the upcoming contestants today already. So, so yeah, please make your match. Make your match. Um, we only have a few more games coming up for this session,
Hmm.
right? It's El Loco, Zuba, Kanye, Blue Martin, Malvix, who I've never seen play before, versus Mr. D&D. Bad versus Archangel. Archangel I've never seen before. Bad I've seen two of his games already. He's a good dude.
Hmm.
And then Ninja versus Saints. will be the beginning of the next session. So Bad and Archangel will end things here. I wish I was part of the Ninja versus Saint match. I
They
really
both
would
play,
have loved to
right?
see them too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I really would love to see them too. But I'll join. I'll join in the audience in the crowd. I'll probably watch their
I
game.
want to tell you something
Drop
funny.
a couple
You know
comments.
how
Yeah,
you
talk
mentioned
to me.
you've never seen Marvin play a game before, right? Do you know
Yes.
why? Because
Why?
he's never played the game. He's one of the people that moved on to the group stages without playing a single match. His opponents were no shows back to back. Imagine if today his opponent is in no show again. Then that Jazz or, or that church you're going to.
It might be church. I was about to say this is Easter. Another miracle might happen.
Mhm.
Mavericks might just be the one to just float through the entire competition. Float.
Take first because
I'm
all his
telling
opponents
you.
were no show.
Ask him how many crowns he has. Zero. What do you need crowns for when you have God? Hmm.
I'm telling you, he's already wearing the crown. What do I need the crown
Yeah,
for? What do I need the crown
yeah.
for?
What do I need a crown for? Uh-uh. Nothing. You can't. Don't worry. Mavericks, I'm with you. I'm with you. To
I'm
be
so
unfortunate,
excited.
sha, to be unfortunate. So maybe I'm not with you. Maybe I'm just talking. I want to see everybody participate. I want everybody to be given the chance. But yeah, Mavericks, man. Can't wait to see what happens today. But yeah, yeah. Still currently no word from El Loco. Don't do this to me.
I know, right? Oh, Loco, where are you?
El Loco, you were
Loco,
you
Loco,
were
Choco Loco.
El Loco
Show
Loco.
up, man.
Bielsa.
Bielsa, strong name for
Uh,
strong man. You should be
I don't even
here.
know what I don't even know what that name means. It
Um,
sounds very.
very
What's that
Mexican.
name?
Very
Is it
Mexican.
Mexican? No, El Loco is Mexican, but Bielsa sounds
It sounds
like
Mexican to
Bielsa.
me.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
don't know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
he's missing as well. That's what I can say. Which
Sounds a
is
little Latin.
it
Yeah.
sounds very Latin. It's a very Latin name. I wonder maybe it's a character from something.
I think it's a character too.
I
I think
wonder
it's a
what show. One
character.
of those shows that are not very mainstream, but people just know and maybe he's a fan of one of them. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's I was hoping for more people to show up for this group stage. I have to say it's out of 5 matches we've only watched two. This is like very, very surprising, especially for the first day of the group stages. Yeah, I was expecting back to back matches that we would have to catch our breath after every match because of so much commentating. But it's not
Hmm.
looking that way. It's looking like it really looks like the win might go to Zuba, which is sad because I know his friends were looking forward to seeing Zuba. But don't worry, okay? Zuba's friends, if you guys are watching right now, don't worry about it. Even if Zuba doesn't play this match, Zuba still has two more matches to play. I think he has a match tomorrow, or I might be wrong. But it's either he has a match tomorrow or next weekend. I'm going to confirm that for you guys so I don't give you guys wrong information.
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% certain. Yes, Zuba actually has a match tomorrow. His match is the last match tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. The second stream, the last match is Zuba versus Nipsey. And yeah, that's going to be scary because Nipsey just won his match against Emperor Bang. So, Zuba, train, because Nipsey played so well. Nipsey played so well in that match, and that's your opponent next tomorrow. So yeah, it's looking
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Nipsey was scary. I'm not gonna lie.
very scary.
Nipsey was scary. For him to like when you said, is he dropping emotes? Honestly, I was shocked too. I was like, your internet wasn't working, but the first thing you do is drop emotes. Either you've given up or you've not. And then he proceeds to start playing again. I was confused, but it just shows confidence. It just
I was
shows
impressed.
he had another level of confidence for him to be dropped. Like, oh, my internet wasn't working. I'm gonna drop an emote. This round can go. So
Let's
you
keep
guys
on
watch
going.
me. Watch me. Just come see what the hustler does. Come see what Nipsey does, man. You're an emperor, I'm a hustler. You see the difference. Compton.
I have to say,
Me
yeah,
Compton.
Nipsey,
Yeah.
the first Nipsey coming
Yeah.
and representing Group C and being able to
Yeah.
to shine. Oh, I'm just trying to rap like because Nipsey also to represent Group C.
Yeah.
Just
Nipsey
saying
hustle.
nonsense. I know,
Compton.
right? I know, yeah. Nipsey he doesn't lick. Let me not start
West
saying
Side.
nonsense. Let me not start saying. I'm
Yeah.
not saying Nipsey. He
Yeah.
doesn't lick Nutrici.
Oh God, God, God.
Nonsense. Don't mind me.
Nonsense.
But yeah, he just
Every day wakes up, takes more, vitamin C.
vitamin C.
The white one, not even the orange one.
But did you see that Nipsey was even?
Ah,
Don't mind us. I just playing with you guys right now.
yeah,
I just
came back, turned it around like Bruce Lee.
like
Anyway,
Bruce Lee.
Nipsey,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. Let's stop. Let's stop. I'm going to keep going.
If you
I
leave me
can.
alone, I'll keep on going.
I'm telling
If you
you.
leave me
I'm
alone, I'll
thinking
keep on
of
going.
this. Eh.
I have so
Uh,
much in my head to say. I'm
do
just
you see
fighting it.
what Lipsy can do when he takes a little bit of Nutri-C?
See, when he
No.
goes to the sea, he plays and he goes.
Mm.
Ah, how to say? I'm about
Mm.
to. I've lost it.
It's okay. It happens. It happens. It
It
happens.
happens. It happens. It happens.
Yeah,
But that's why we're
yeah.
not rappers. That's why we're commentators, you
I
know.
know. Yeah, we just comment this.
Just commentate.
We can't really battle it out like
Let
the
me ask you
rest
a
of
question
those rappers.
about rappers. Actually,
Like
that's crossed
Jelly.
my mind. Do you
Yes.
would you a rapper that is really good at freestyling, or a rapper that is not good at freestyling, but when he sits down and writes rap, he's really good. Who would you say is more talented as a rapper?
Oh, a freestyler or somebody that writes.
That writes, yes.
Uh, so for me, yeah, I think if I think about it, I think I enjoy poetry in raps. Like I'm somebody that enjoys lyrics being very good. So for somebody to sit down and write, I appreciate it. I think they come out with things that are deep. But there's something very magical about seeing somebody that just
Freestyle.
says put on the beats, and the person just nods their head for 4, 5, 6 seconds, proceeds to rap and makes a whole song rapping. No, that person is like they've said. I've
I
heard
think
Jay
you're a
Z.
genius. You're a
I've
genius.
heard Jay Z is like that, and that's why people don't. Yeah, that's why I think a lot of people always say Jay Z is their favorite rapper. It's because I came to understand that that's how he made music. Jay Z simply just went into the booth and he would hum a little bit in his mind. Then he would just start like there were so many big songs he's made that people said this was a freestyle. Like he'd say he didn't write anything.
Really,
He
that's
just made it
insane.
off the dome. And then when you listen to the song again and be like, how is this off the dome? This has layers and layers and layers of
Hmm.
introspection. So that's when I was like, I understand why people now call this guy the best, right? If he was somebody who at least maybe he hated writing, but sometimes you can make tapes. You make a tape, you listen to it, then you make another tape, and you start comparing. That's you're recording something. You might not be writing it down on paper, but you're recording, and then you're going over it. But Jay Z wasn't doing that. He was just going in there freestyling. And I think that's why for a long time Little Wayne looked up to Jay Z. Like you would ask Little Wayne who was your favorite rapper, and he'd be like Jay Z because Little Wayne started doing that too. He was doing that. He was always trying his best to freestyle as much as he could. A lot of things were off the dome. There were even times Little Wayne would say some things, and somebody would play back his lyrics for him, and he'd be like, "Who said that?" And the interviewer would say, "Was you?" It was like, "I said that. That's crazy. That's crazy." Like he even be impressed by the way his own mind works. So yeah, it's genius, man. It's genius. Honestly, yeah, I'll be more afraid of the rapper that freestyles than the rapper that writes.
Honestly, I feel like writing is really good on its own. Oh, don't get it twisted, but
Mm.
freestyling is it's it's beautiful to watch. It's like this guy has to be a genius. You're thinking layers ahead. When people are freestyling, I've seen people that freestyle, and what they are saying right now is kind of linked to what they plan to say in the next 1 minute. But
Mhm.
so you're thinking so many steps ahead, and you're just the one guy was trying to explain freestyle is he says I'm basically walking backwards. He has thought about what he wants to say, he said at the end, and then he's walking backwards towards it to get to what he wants to say at the end. And he was trying to teach how people freestyle. I'm like, how are you saying this at the off the bat? You're just going and going and going. It's a beauty to behold when you see someone that's really good at freestyling. Not the game. Have you seen that meme about the game that he always whenever they take him to somewhere to freestyle, he always says the same freestyle that red rose, white ceiling, something like that. I've never seen that meme before. And it was
I've
everyone on
never seen the
Instagram.
meme.
How the game always like they brought out four scenes where he was like, okay, let me go on this beat, let me go on this beat, and then he would say red road, white ceiling, the same thing every single time. I'm like, bro, you're repeating the same rap. He has crammed it in his head, and then when time he want to freestyle, he was saying exactly the same thing. But yeah, I see the match
That's
Kanye Jr.
crazy.
versus Blue Martin is about
Ye-
to begin.
Yeah, Kanye Jr. has stretched out his hand, and yeah, Blue Martin has been available this whole time. Hopefully, he hasn't gone anywhere, and the match can kick off. And yeah, unfortunately, a local didn't show, so that previous match did in fact go to Zuba. So congratulations, Zuba. bad on you, local, bad on you. And
The match
yeah,
will be done.
let's begin. So we have Kanye Jr. in the blue corner, and we have Blue Merton in the red. Well, blue is in the red today, guys. Is
Yeah.
this already yeah, a
Did you see that last
mismatch?
Kanye's performance that he just had recently, or that he was standing on top of the world? Kanye
Oh
had
no, I
a
haven't
he
seen
had a
it.
show recently, I think a couple days ago, and the stage was just beautiful, and it was such a good performance. But I'm not going to talk about the real Kanye. Let's talk about his junior brother right now. Kanye Jr. facing against Blue Martin. Blue Martin starting with a very cheap deck. This looks like the deck that we saw. I think Wesley play earlier, right? It looks like a Hawk Cycle deck. This is definitely a Hawk Cycle deck. The Rockets, the Tesla, the Skellies, the Archers. If I don't see a Hawk Rider, I would be shocked. My mind will be blown because this is a
Why are
classic
you so
Hawk
familiar
2.6.
with the Hawk Cycle deck? Is this a deck you used a lot
No, I've
of?
never used it, but I've seen it so many times in this tournament that I'm now beginning to recognize it from just a few decks. But the mortar instead. This might not be a hog cycle. This might be no. It has to be a hog cycle. That last card has to be a hog rider. But why I'm leaning away from a hog rider? If this was a hog cycle deck, we should have seen that hog rider card by now. Like people that play Hog Riders don't keep him for the end. He's not a card you stow away and you want to use at the end. He's a card you drop in the beginning. So this might be a Golem instead. I'm trying to predict that last card that Blue
I
is
don't think it's a
holding.
golem. It's yeah, it would be too much of a oof.
Because
It
if we
would
look at this deck right now, what is his main win condition? There's nothing. There's no card here that's an aggressive card. They have the Mortar, the Tesla, the Archer. These are all very defensive cards, if you ask me. So I'm like, where is your main aggressive card? Where's your main push card? I don't see that here. Maybe he plans on using the Mortar, right, like an Expo deck, right, as his main offensive deck card. But still, I see Ubong is saying the last card should be a Valkyrie. I I I feel like Valkyrie should have shown herself by now. I don't know. Maybe Wubong is right. I think because it can't be a hog rider. No one keeps a hog rider for the last 1 minute. It has to be a high elixir card. I feel maybe it's either a golem or maybe a spell card, maybe like a poison spell or something that he hasn't found a real use for. But let me stop predicting. Let's go into the gameplay. Look at this push by Kanye Jr. dropping the evil knight. But look at those archers. Look at those goblins able to deal with that. And look at the last card is a goblin gang. What? None of us are right. I and Obang are both wrong. It's a
yeah.
mortal deck. It's a mortal deck. And I look at that. Kanye being able to find the perfect opportunity to drop the mortar, but so not Kanye blue, but look at Kanye defending that mortar so well, dropping every card down immediately because he knew he had to distract that mortar card. Also, look, the reaction time by Kanye has been phenomenal. Dropping the bomb tower just when the mortar was out, just because he wanted that mortar to get distracted by the bomb tower. Chris, what do you think so far? Kanye has been playing some really good gameplay.
I think Kanye has been playing some really good gameplay. I thought Blue Merton was going to get the upper hand at the beginning, but yeah, Kanye's defense has been very good. The both of them surely are using low elixir decks,
Hmm.
especially Blue, except for that Rockets. Everything seems to be low elixir. The fireball has really been the game changer for Kanye. I'm not going to
Yes,
lie.
it has
That
been.
fireball has been doing most of the damage on that tower. Not even a troop.
Oh, look at those
Uh,
bats. Mm.
yeah, the bats also have been well utilized in this one. I love to see it. The legendary card has not been used to its optimum, and by that I mean the Little Prince. It's not been used to its optimum at all. And here we go. One more skeletons dropping in. I knew that was going to be
What?
the
Did you see
yeah.
that, Chris? He used the Electro Spirit to clear out all those skeletons. That was so smart by Blue Martin, timing that so well. But what is happening here? Blue using the rocket to kill the knight. I feel like
I
at this
think
point, Blue should be considering.
Blue has given up. He did say good game at some point.
You think so?
I yeah, he did. Or well played. He dropped a comment. I think Blue
Hmm.
has given up on winning. He's just trying his best to
What is
prolong
he
it.
doing? Blue should be dropping that rocket at Kanye's tower. He's not cycling through that rocket as he should be doing right now because he knows Kanye is always going to respond to that mortar with the bomb tower. That's why Kanye has not even been playing that bomb tower. He's been keeping that bomb tower for the mortar. So at this point in time, you have to change
Look
your
at
strategy.
him. He's sipping tea. Can't you see the emotes?
I don't think it's. Oh, what is this? No,
There's
no.
nothing, man.
It's nothing. It's nothing.
There's
I thought the
nothing. I
mortar
think,
would finally be able to get the hit on the tower, but no. Kanye is stopping it.
yeah, I think blue is just waiting for the clock to run out because he knows he can't do enough damage. Look at him. He's still dropping emotes.
He should have cycled that
Tiebreaker.
rocket. He should have cycled that
Yeah.
rocket, in my opinion. I think from the beginning of the game, he could have noticed that Kanye was not letting his mortar shine. That's when you start spell cycling. When you know that there's just no way, because Kanye was
Did
holding that bomb tower for his mortar. Sorry,
did you see when Kanye's middle tower was activated?
no, I didn't see that.
You didn't see that, yeah. It was. So Kanye's defense was already well above uh, ready
Hmm.
in the last one. But yeah, we're on to round two of the game. And yeah, things have already started out very quickly. Wall breakers and snowballs have been thrown. The Royal goes out here revealing himself too early, but he does make it to. Nope, spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Kanye Jr. making sure nobody touches the towers. Not
Hmm.
today. But first blood has already been drawn. Blue Martin's tower on the left is already at 297, 2,971. And we have a graveyard spell being thrown right here. Let's see if he's going to get at least one touch in. Apparently not.
That was so weird by Blue Mete, dropping a graveyard spell just randomly like that. Nothing to support that graveyard spell, no free spell, no poison spell, and dropping it a bit too early. I feel like a graveyard spell is a spell you keep for closer to the end or the after at least double elixir, so you can support that graveyard spell a bit better. But Blue, I think Blue he's having a defeatist attitude if you ask me, just not trying very hard
He has
to.
dropped well played again. Yeah, he
Mhm.
does have he is a little bit pessimistic.
Yes, he
You
is.
know,
He
I
is.
think
He's
I
feeling a bit
think
blue.
yeah, he's feeling a bit blue, and maybe that's because he's up in the red side. But yeah, yeah, I think if I was Kanye, I'd go for the 3-3-3 win right now.
Yeah, three crown win, get it, Kanye, because
Yeah,
he's
go.
been outperforming Blue, and I feel like also what Jones is saying right now on the deck, he's saying maybe Kanye's deck is kind of like a hard counter to Blue's deck, and maybe he's right. I think Kanye maybe might have studied Blue's previous matches, and he edited his deck to fit Blue, because look at that first match, right? Having that bomb tower, having answers to that mortar deck, and then look at this second deck. But still, I can't really say it's Kanye playing countering everything Blue has been dropping. Blue has just not been playing that well, if you ask me, especially using that graveyard spell randomly for no reason, just not using it as well as he could. And then now even the giant snowball not really paying a lot of dividends, right? Not being able to stop that Mega Knight as well as he could. Blue has not been, for me though. I might be wrong with this, but I feel like
I don't
Blue
think you're
hasn't been
wrong.
playing. He hasn't been playing that well.
Yeah,
Summary. And now look at Kanye.
yeah.
Kanye has blue on the ropes, on the ropes, right? Blue having to drop everything, dropping the cannon card directly in front of his tower, trying to conserve some tower health. But I love what Kanye is doing right now. Kanye is trying his best to get more crowns because he knows it might come down to crowns at the end of the tournament. So he's going for that second tower. He's not slowing down. Some players would have found this win right now, this one tower down and just defended, but not Kanye. Kanye is trying to push, but I
Yeah,
think it's a bit too little, too late. Kanye should not be able to get that second tower down. Blue dropping the graveyard spell again. This is a strange deck by Blue. A graveyard spell with nothing. With nothing. No freeze, no poison. Even vines, I'll take it. It's just a graveyard spell. Blue, even I see Ubong saying has to be a mistake deck. Maybe he didn't work on his deck and he just you know joined the
it's
tournament.
possible. It's possible. It's possible. He probably didn't work on his deck. It's entirely possible. But Blue has, I don't know. Blue was way active way before Kanye was active. Today at least, because we saw Blue join us earlier on.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But congratulations, Kanye. Good to see you push through. Good win. Blue, you still have chances. You still have three other chances. Please don't give up.
Yes.
Uh,
Kanye
if it's the
topping the table
if it's
right
the
now, Group
deck
D.
issue, then please just go back study. Sorry, you were saying?
No, just say Kanye right now is the top of the team in Group D. Group D,
Yeah,
number
yeah.
one.
How
Yeah.
many crowns? Two crowns, right?
With two
Yeah.
crowns, I believe. Yeah, yeah, two crowns. Wait, didn't he three crown Blue in the first match? No, he didn't. Sorry, I'm
No,
wrong.
no, no.
He didn't. Okay, yeah, two crowns. But yeah,
Uh,
Blue needs
But
to work on
yeah,
his
very
head.
little to
Sorry.
say there. Next match coming up is Malvix versus Mr. DND. Hopefully DND will not be on DND when we try and reach out to him. Yeah, he is Mr. DND after all. He's told us so many times not to disturb him. There was a time we tried calling him. We tried calling. I think it was even me. Yeah, I tried to was like, "Are you ready for your match?" I was like, What's your problem? How many times did you call it?" I was like, it rang twice. I had to call it twice. Doesn't that tell you anything? What's my name? I said, sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. He's like, don't disturb me again. I'll be there. Yeah, but D&D, man. D&D, very, 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 very rash guy. Let's see whether he will win this next one. Honestly, I kind of rooting for him. I know I said all those things I said about Malvix. You know, Malvix, if you're here and things work out again, good. But I would love to see you play. But, but yeah, I think I've seen a little bit of Mr.
Isn't
D&D.
it just
Have I?
comical that Malvix moved into the group stages without playing a single match, and now his next opponent is literally called Mr. D and D. I find it very funny. I like how things align like this, unplanned, but it's the funniest thing coming from a player that had not that all his opponents have actually been nowhere to be found. Now his next opponent is Mr. D and D. I find that kind of comical. It's funny if you
Yeah,
ask
it
me.
is. It
Yeah,
is. It is. It is. I love the names everybody picked. You know, it was very creative. It was very nice,
true.
and there are things we can work with as commentators. So I'm actually kind of happy that they all, picked what they picked. Um, there are some people in during this whole tournament who have changed their names. I remember there was a certain king that was the king of something, and now he's the crasher or clasher. Yeah,
Clasher, yes, his name had to
yeah,
change
he has to change his name very quickly. Yeah.
after Kingsley
But
bullied
yeah,
him into it. Kingsley had a lot to say about that name. I think
Kingsley,
even you,
man.
you had a lot. You had something to say about the name too.
I love this about Gun King. That's somebody you should never. If you guy says if you're outside with him, if you know him personally, and he tells you do you want to see this picture of somebody, and you're like, sure. Don't take his phone. Don't touch his phone.
And then I tell you,
Don't
say,
let
we
your
know
finger
how
touch
we
his
say
phone screen.
that someone has
Hmm?
stretched out his hand, has begun a digital handshake. Maybe someone like playing against Cooking, they might not want to shake his hand, because
I swear, I swear.
I see Mr.
We
D&D
see.
has joined.
I was joined the clan. Yes, good, good,
Hmm.
good.
Marvix, your
So
luck
D
has
and
run
D
out.
is definitely around this time. D&D is definitely around this time. Marvix, we will see you play if you show up. If you show up,
True, actually.
imagine if Marvix doesn't show up, which is also something I can understand. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, let's see,
I think
let's see.
Malvix will show up. I think the team at the back has been. They told me that um, Malvix has actually been online and active in the WhatsApp group. So I think he will show up. But yeah, it's gonna be really fun to see Malvix play for the first time. We have never seen him play. Mr.
Hmm.
D&D, I think we've seen him play some matches actually. So now it's Malvix that's is a Trojan horse. We've never seen what kind of style he utilizes. Is he aggressive? Is he someone that plays technically? Is he a Hawk 2.6 cycle? Does he use big decks? We have no idea. I want to see
Imagine if
what he pulls up.
Alvin shocks us and he's just this great crazy player up there with the best.
Abi,
Scary too,
Abi, that would be so
honestly.
fun to see. I love
Imagine if
seeing
you
these kind of things.
work out that match saying, more. I don't know who's going to take care of Mavic. So
Imagine
Mavic
if
is too good.
Malvix's previous opponents didn't show up because I've been hearing things about him. Now he's
I'm telling
destroying
you.
lives.
I'm
People are
telling you.
quitting Clash Royale because of Malvix. He doesn't just win; he ends people's careers in Clash Royale. That's who Malvix is. Malvix the destroyer. He sounds like Ben 10's main boss. What was his name again?
Vilgax.
Vilgax. I don't know why I'm hearing Malvix and Vilgax. None of them really sound similar, but that's what I think about when I think about Malvix. Just someone
It's
that
the
just come in.
IL and X.
Maybe,
And the
maybe.
V.
True.
Malvix. Yeah,
Vilgax. It's
Vilgax.
true. Vilgax.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see why I'm getting that
It's
wordplay.
almost an anagram. It's just, a little things are missing. Yeah.
True. True.
Yeah.
That guy was actually strong, Sha. Now I think about it. He was strong. Vilgax.
Oh,
He
Vilgax.
used to beat Ben 10.
Vilgax was one of the best villains out there. In fact,
I think he
let
was
me
the
say
best
this.
villain in Ben 10.
Cartoon Network had so many good villains and so many good shows back in those days.
Oh,
You know, um, No, 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 not after, not after we became adults, and then
It's just nonsense now. It's
just
just nonsense.
nonsense.
Oh,
You
look
ever
at the
hear
life.
of Clarence? Something something Clarence.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there was one cartoon called Clarence. It was nonsense.
Ah, no.
I think the last good cartoon from them that I was okay with was Steven Universe.
Yeah, Steven Universe was. I never really watched Steven Universe, if I'm being very honest. I think at that point I slowly stopped watching Cartoon Network things already. I know that was Steven Universe came out after Adventure Time. It was around the same time as Gumball. I feel Steven Universe and Gumball came out around the same
Mm,
time.
yeah, they did,
Gumball.
they did, they did. Gumball is a good one. In fact, they brought Gumball back.
I watch Gumball a bit. It's quite funny. It's
Like
quite
they
funny.
brought Gumball back on. I think it's on Adult Swim now.
Really, it's on Disney.
Yeah.
I think you can watch
Oh,
Gumball
Disney. Yeah, yeah.
on
Sorry,
Disney.
my
Yes.
bad. It might be Disney.
Hmm.
It might be Disney. Yeah,
But
I think my brain was still
as much
thinking
as
of
it was
Rick
good,
and Morty.
you cannot see compared to the likes of like Kids Next Door, Megas, Samurai Jack. Those were cartoons. Those are mature. You think so? You think Gumball is better than those cartoons?
Ah, no, Gumball. You need to watch Gumball. Gumball is
It
okay.
can't be.
It's it's,
It can't
it's
be.
not actiony, but it is funny. It is funny. Like they were going for comedy, and
I
it
know
is
it's funny,
straight
but
fire
think
when it
about
comes to
this.
comedy.
Think about
And they have some
storyline, like
action that
character
is
building, world building, storyline. I feel like something like Megas. Megas was
yeah. Gumball doesn't have a storyline. It's
it's
more of like a
random.
sitcom. It's
Hmm.
more of like a sitcom. You know
Yes,
how My Wife and Kids were like any episode,
exactly.
anything
Yeah.
is happening,
Hmm.
and maybe you have one or two episodes that will tie in together, but most of it is just
Random.
anything they happen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Gumball was more like that. Plus, even the way they made the show with the house, the bedroom, the school, it was a sitcom kind of platform. There
Yeah,
was a
sure. I
human
mean, okay.
face there, upside down with like two eyes. Yeah, like Gumball had like stupid things all around, but the main thing was trying to be funny. And yes, it did have some episodes that tie in together. But
Oh,
there was.
about to begin.
Oh, it's about to begin. Mr. DND already stretching his hand. Mavericks is around. Omo, we're about to see Mavericks' gameplay. I'm very excited.
Me too.
Um, what? You too?
I
Oh
said me
yeah,
too. Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. Regardless of how this goes, I'm happy the two of them showed up. I'm happy that this game is on the way. And yeah, yeah, Mavericks, accept, accept, accept. Let's start this thing, man. Let's start this
Where's
thing.
Mavic? He just said he was ready, but now it doesn't look like he was actually ready. I hope he isn't building his dual deck. I just knew it.
We
I
all knew
just
it.
knew it.
Somebody that hasn't played the game before.
Of course, he doesn't have a dual
He
deck
doesn't have
ready.
a dual deck.
Mavic, come
Yeah,
on,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
come
I
on.
was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing. I'm pretty sure he pressed the thing and like he was
He-
like, "Oh shit, I don't have a dual
I
deck."
don't have a
But
dual deck.
let him go and build. Let him go and build. We'll give you time.
Honestly, we
We'll,
will.
we'll give you time. I beg. No, take
But
your time. Take
quickly
your
though,
time.
quickly, because we have a match in 13
Hmm,
minutes.
hmm, hmm, hmm.
I knew it. Something was telling me he
Omo,
didn't have it.
a quick deck is not good though.
Trisha, Trisha, Trisha. You
You
don't want to
know
talk
good though.
nonsense.
You know
I know
good
what you're
though.
saying. What oh, that song by that pastor.
Yeah, Evelyn. Anyway. Uh, yeah, yeah. Any plans for the as we wait? Any plans for Easter Sunday?
Me?
Yeah, if it's not going out, it's like food, anything. Just
Uh,
anything you want to eat. Do you want
plans,
to eat goat
plans.
meat tomorrow?
I would love to
Asun.
eat goat's meat too, but from where?
Hmm?
That's the problem. From where?
Detola now.
Trisha, actually. Maybe
Hmm?
start entering
You can even
other.
go to G Land. Just go and buy 30 bucks as food that you can microwave.
Yeah,
Or
it should. Those
yeah.
things are so expensive. I'm sorry. I'd rather buy from
It's 30
Zetola.
bucks. It's 30 bucks. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You
I feel
rather buy for Detola?
I would rather
Me
buy from
too.
Zetola than buy
Me too. Me
from
too.
that place. If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Maybe actually, because my plan was just because tomorrow we have our streams, right? And after that, I'll just Hi, I'm okay. I'm back. Chris, can you hear me?
Sorry, I can hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I lost connection for like a second there. That was the weirdest thing.
yeah. I also did. It
Oh,
was
you did
technically
too?
difficult. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I think it was
yeah.
from my end. Yeah, I had to my for some odd reason my laptop disconnected from my Wi-Fi on its own. I have to reconnect that. I hope I still live on YouTube. That would I want to go and check. Make sure.
No, we are. I can. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. We're
Okay,
back,
good.
guys.
We're
We're
back.
back. Let me
I
wave
was
my
very
hand. Let me see
concerned.
if to wave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay. I see Malvix
yeah.
is ready now for his match. Thank goodness. We're about to have to watch Malvix. I want to see him play. Okay, Mr. DND is ready. Malvix is about to accept the match, I believe. I hope he actually did create a duo deck, cause huh, huh. I hope he created a duo deck, cause now Mr. DND has sent stretch out his hand, and Malvix hasn't accepted. I feel maybe he made a mistake. He didn't. Does he know how to create a duo deck? Cause you might go and create a regular deck and think that's a duo deck. You need to there's a special button you have to click in Clash Royale to actually create a duo deck, and something tells me he might have not done that. He might have created something else and thought it was a duo deck. Hmm. Malvix, Malvix, Malvix. What are you doing, Malvix? Let I think Malvix should share the match.
Mhm.
Okay, I think. Yeah, don't worry, it's fine, guys. Don't stick with us. I'm sure Malvix is probably just having some um technical difficulties here and there. But yeah, it's probably just it keeps taking me back there because I think he hasn't created the dual deck. That's why it's taking him back there because he didn't complete creating it.
Yeah. Just finish. Just finish, Malvix. Just finish, man. Archangel is around. Woo! Archangel is around. Archangel's match is in 8 minutes. So there's still time. Time still day.
Hmm.
Time still day. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Please even give.
We're waiting for you, Malvix. Just
Mm,
try. We believe in you. You
just
can do
even
it.
give bad time to join. Let everybody just use this opportunity and join now.
Hmm.
You know.
This match, Bad versus Archangel, is a match I want to watch so much. It's going to be such a fun match to watch. I think Archangel has the upper hand here. From what I've heard, Archangel is very good in Clash Royale, but Bad too is really good. He got to this. I don't think he's ever even lost a match so far in this tournament. I'm going to confirm that, right? But I think he's coming from previous back-to-back wins. So it's someone is going to have to lose their first game today between Bad and let me confirm that because now I'm looking at it. I might be wrong. I think Bad has lost a match before. Where is Bad? Oddly can't find him on the leaderboard. That's strange. Because I know Archangel is coming from wins. Bad is huh, weird. I can't find Bad for the life of me on this leaderboard. That I found him. Oh, he has a loss. He's had a hmm. Oh, okay, Bad. Okay, that's what Praise is saying. Praise is saying Bad actually lost his first match from being a no-show, so he's actually never really like lost a match before. He didn't
Mhm.
show up for a match. That counted as a loss for him. So that's interesting. Same as Archangel. Archangel has actually not lost a match before, so someone is going to have to lose for the first time today, which is very interesting to see.
That's
That
crazy.
yeah, and what a good way to end the first stream. That kind of heavy match, Bad versus Archangel. I really do hope they both show up for the matches. I know Archangel is already online. I haven't heard from from Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Malvix. I don't know what could be going on. I wish I don't know. Maybe someone in the team gives him a call and maybe he shares his screen.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'll see if I can reach out to the team at the back to see if someone can call him on WhatsApp or something. It's a big ask, I know, but maybe someone can. Oh, see Mr. D and D supporting Malvic. Say,
Mavic.
don't talk to
Yeah.
him like that.
Where's that Oh,
Ooh, Bad has joined. Ooh, it's gonna happen.
should we just do? Do you think we should do the bad and Archangel fight now?
I don't see why not, right? That's a good idea. And then while Malvix fixes, I just hope Mr. D and D will be able to wait with us for a bit. While
Actually, you know what? Yeah, yeah, it's not fair.
yeah,
Let's wait.
yeah, we have
Let's
some
wait.
time. Let's wait. Let's wait. Mr. D and D has been patient with us.
Mr. D and D. Da 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 EMB. Mhm. Anyway, anyway, yeah,
Okay, Chris, I'm going to have to just step away for a bit. I want to see if I can get a hold of Malvix myself and show him how to create a duo deck. I really want
yeah,
this
that's
match to
fine.
happen. Just I'm going to leave you alone for
That's
like a few
fine.
minutes. Thank you.
No, no, that's cool. It's cool. It's just me and the crowd. Yeah. You guys are stuck with me now. Hmm? Me in my sunny castle Wonderland area. Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. But yeah, I gotta say, the group stages they've been nice. We did see three crowns today. Yeah, all this waiting for Malvix,
Hi, Malvix.
man.
This is Dennis.
And yeah, Jesus manifest. I didn't want to say anything.
This is Dennis from the
I
Iron
didn't want to
Class.
say anything about Malvix, but if you haven't created a duo deck before,
I just wanted to call you to
and
let you know how
you never,
we have
but
been
probably you've never
about
had a
creating a
duo
duo deck.
match
I know we are
before,
having some issues creating a duo
because
deck.
again, he did win because everybody else was no show.
By the way,
The probability, eh? The
share your screen.
probability that Malvix is. But anyway, we'll wait
Can you
for you
share your
because
screen so I can just log in
that's who we
and
are, as
help you
Easter.
out?
You know, we are trying to be nice people. But I believe in
Oh, okay. But
you know
okay. But what
first time
about
for something.
with
You
your
know,
duo deck?
so he might try for the first time and boom, we might see a champion in the making. Who knows? Who knows?
Oh,
Who
you don't have
knows?
enough cards.
But he's now facing serious people that actually are showing up. I mean, everybody in this group everybody in this group D seems to be available. Kanye was available, Blue Martin was available, you know, D&D is available. So yeah, Malvix will have to face off against three opponents. So this first one might just be a lesson. I'm not saying I have picked a winner already. I'm just saying everybody will learn lesson today. So this first one will probably be a lesson, and then the remaining two will be more examinations of the lessons you've been learning. That's all I'll say. I'm not saying there's already a winner. I'm just saying based on some certain things, it's easy to tell what's going to happen. But yeah, man, let me look at the chat, guys. You know, unfortunately, the secret word giveaway is not happening with me. You know, nobody's asking me any questions. So, ego, the money is not probably going to show today. Sorry, on this stream, but you watch out for the next stream. You know,
I just spoke
with
to Malvik.
Kingsley or whoever.
He's having issues
Yeah.
with his I don't think he really knows how to create a dual deck. There's a high chance this green is going to go to Mr. D and D. But
Does he have a? Does he has WhatsApp now?
he has WhatsApp. I just spoke to him on the phone.
Call him on WhatsApp. See if you can share screen. You can probably guide
Exactly what I
him.
told him to do, but he said he's at work and he can't do that. Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
Hmm.
my plan for him to share his screen so I can guide him on how to create a dual deck. But I don't know. There's nothing we can do about that really. It's gonna have to be a win for Mr. D and D. It's literally 10:15. It's time for the next match.
Ah, Mr. Malvix, and you always show.
Hmm.
You always show. I know. I always say half the battle is showing off, and you've always fulfilled that half. Why you laugh? Stop.
I know that
I'm trying to be serious.
one. No, no, continue, continue, continue.
You've always fulfilled that half. You know, but the remaining, you know. You need to build your deck. Let me. If half, what if you build your deck? If half is showing up, maybe we need to change that code. Maybe quarter is showing up. Another quarter is building your deck, you guys. Please, please. Readiness is important, and yeah. Well, thank you for being punctual. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready.
Oh,
He's ready. Ready. Mavis is ready. I want to see him play. I want to see him play. Let's make sure that we prove Jesus manifest wrong, because he's trying to say, oh, because we're waiting for him to come and lose.
Mr.
Jesus
D&D.
manifest, you will see. Mavis and with you. Igafu, you will see. Is it not you? Praise. I know you. I know you. I've seen your profile picture. Let's play. Let's play. Stretch your hand. Mr. D&D. Well
You see
done.
the
Well
problem.
done.
Mavic
Well
will say
done.
I'm ready. Mr. D&D will start the match. Mavericks will not accept.
Okay, I'm confused now. Mavericks, what's going on now?
Are you playing pranks on us?
Marvin, Marvin, you're making me look bad. I'm here supporting you. Dennis is trying his best. He's calling you. He's trying to share share screen with you, and nothing's happening. Hmm? Anyway, guys. Anyway, maybe I spoke too soon. I got too excited.
See, Praise. Praise is saying he knows everyone's potential, though, that he's
Yeah,
very.
I'm looking at it. That's why I kept quiet.
Not my Praise.
I'm just looking at praise. Just looking at praise. If not, wait, what?
Anytime I try to put the duel, it makes me create a deck. I feel like he's not doing something right. He's definitely not doing something right because he has enough cards.
How many? How many? We probably shouldn't announce it on the stream, but let's go and check how many trophies he has.
I
It was
He has six.
it,
I don't care. He has like 6K.
okay.
Hmm.
I mean,
So
with 6K, your this thing should
yes,
be at the right level. Because
yes.
I thought it might have been a level problem.
No, it's not. It's not. He has unlocked enough cards. I see he has unlocked 116 cards, so he has enough cards to create a dual deck. I think he's just
See,
doing something
see,
wrong.
Mr. D&D here just helping us out. Like Mr. D&D said, they sent you a link on in the group chat on how to create dual decks. It's true, we did. We did our best, guys. We foresaw this happening.
Okay, I think we can begin the next match. It's already time for the next match, Bard versus Archangel,
Let's
and then
let's let's start let's start
hmm
let's start the next match, you guys. Um Iron League group leader, please in the back, please announce the next match. We'll see if we'll postpone this match till Mavericks has it fixed. You know, tell Mr. DND to also be patient. Don't accept or stretch anything till we resolve it. And yeah, yeah. Let's play the next match.
yeah. Sorry guys, I know you guys we've been promising and not delivering some good Clash Royale so far, but it's not really our fault, right? It's things like this happen from time to time. With nothing we can do
And let me
about it.
just let me just say this now to make Mr. DND feel better. Just wait. We
Please.
we all know, and by we I mean me and praise. Me and Jesus manifest. We know already that this is okay. You'll be fine. Just wait. Just wait. He's never made a deal deck before. Yeah, okay. Just wait. Sorry. Sorry. Eh? I Archangel bad. Let's show these people why they call you. Dennis, help me now. Why? You're not saying looking.
I'm just smiling. I'm looking
Not
at
to
him, at Frosty.
show you this airport.
Don't mind me. I blanked out for a sec. I was just waiting for Archangel to begin his match. So that's the
Yeah.
next match is about to begin.
Archangel. Yeah,
Archangel
Archangel has
goes
stretched
back.
out his hand. And yeah, the match should be underway soon.
I saw Bad a while ago. Oh,
Unless we have
it's
a
on.
problem with bad. Okay, thank God. Bad.
But I said, Naji,
Bad,
not
bad,
me.
bad.
Not me.
Mm-mm. All right, you guys, here we go. Archangel in the blue corner, Bad in the red, looking dangerous,
I
man. I
know.
don't remember what clans these guys are from. Is anybody here from the Holy Zapfire? We haven't heard from them in a while. And I think that's because Tega hasn't really been active. But
I know.
Tega, Take your comeback. We love to see you here. We love your insight. But yeah, let's keep on going, guys. Stannis, Stannis. Did Tega make it to the group stage? He did,
He
right?
did, he did.
Oh, obviously, he's a G.
Yeah,
He's a
he did.
G.
Look at this
Yeah,
back.
the mighty miner facing off against the knight over on the right side, getting
I
support
knew it.
from the ice wizard. Switched the side very quickly. A barrow came in, but wasn't good enough. The defense from both of these guys have been okay. The mighty miner barely had the nick on that tower before the dragon did some damage, and there's nothing defending the dragon over at that end.
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, Archangel did in fact do a wonderful job defending, and he drew first blood. Wow.
That's really
Yeah,
that's
this is
that's
this is
interesting though. Bad letting that baby dragon get to his tower to get the tower down to 2247. It's not something that you normally would see, right? Baby dragon packing a punch. That's a card that does a significant damage. You don't want to let that your towers deal with a card that well. And look at Bad, yeah, utilizing the same tactic, dropping the sauce bush at the other end, then dropping trying to build an attack on our end, trying to bait Archangel to drop some cards at the other tower while he creates a big push. But Archangel responding to that cry wall. And it's surprising though, Bad did not actually support that executioner. He let the executioner go on its own. Maybe he didn't have enough elixir saved up to actually drop a card in front of the executioner. But now look at this second push, right? The royal recruits and the mighty minor combination. How will Archangel respond to this? And the response is quite good. Look at the evolved goblin cage dragging one of the recruits in, destroying that, dragging the next one in. That's insane. What? You see that, Chris? That evolved Goblin Cage was able to drag two different royal recruits in and still able to stand tall and still do some damage. And now he's going to go and start an offensive attack. Now Archangel has an evolved baby dragon out. I'm wondering if he's going to drop something to help that baby dragon. Dropping the graveyard spell alone on its own with the graveyard poison. This is what I love to see. This is what Blue Martin was lacking in the previous match. You can't drop a graveyard spell without anything. Look at Archangel dropping the graveyard spell, then dropping the poison spell to assist the graveyard spell. Now Bad is down by one tower. Blue Archangel at 1744. Chris, what do you think so far about this match?
I think Bad is doing a very bad job defending. Honestly speaking, I think he's doing a bad job. I was gonna tell you when he allowed the baby dragon to just go for that tower. It seems to me that he had a strategy in mind, and he wasn't going to give up on that strategy. He wasn't willing to improvise. He wasn't willing to
Mm,
adapt. He just wanted to try that strategy again to make sure it worked, and that's why he did the exact same thing on the second cycle. But yeah, it didn't work out for him. Archangel with the win, and we move on to round two, guys. Let's see how this will play out. I feel like Bad, you need to. I know you're a strategic man. He seems like a chess player, but you need to learn how to adapt on the fly, change your things, defend when you need to defend,
mhm.
and redo the deck. Redo the attack strategy after the deck recycles back to the cards you need. But for now, let's see what cards they both have picked for this second round.
Mhm.
Do you expect this one to be better than the last one, at least when it comes to their deck selection, or do you anticipate everything just going to be the same
Yeah,
or around
honestly,
the same level?
I'm hoping to see some better decks. I hope it's not more of the same of what we saw the previous match. I know Archangel is coming into this game right now as a favorite, but I want to see Bad adapt. So what you said, I strongly agree with what you said. I think he had a strategy, he had a combination of cards he wanted to push with, and he knew that dropping a card to defend against that baby dragon would have scattered his plan. So he chose to get those hits in. He's a very rigid player from what I'm seeing here. And look at these two players staring themselves down. The clock is ticking. We're left with 51 seconds before double elixir, and both players refusing to play first. Both players watching. It's like a Texas standoff, a Texas showdown, right? Both players with their hands on their guns, waiting for who's going to pull the trigger first, who's going to strike first. And I have to say, this might not work out for Bad because he's waiting for double elixir. That means he's probably carrying a very heavy deck. But when you're coming to game two, I believe you should start attacking early. You want to start gauging what your opponent is gonna play. This might work out more in Archangel's favor, but for now we're just watching a stalemate. Both players are just watching themselves. Archangel's tower down to 2907 because of the earlier skeleton barrel. I like what Archangel did there. He waited for the barrel to balloon to pop before he dropped the zap. But the issue with that is when the skeleton barrel pops, it does splash damage. So even if you you want to wait for it and drop a log or a zap, it's gonna do some damage to your tower before that happens. But now look at our double elixir archangel with a lava hound. I'm expecting a baby dragon. Oh, a lava
Oh,
loon,
nice, a balloon.
lava loon
But it's but
combination.
the but the zappies are very hard to get by. And we have a Sparky over
What
there.
is
Wow,
bad
there's a
thinking?
Sparky and a Mega Knight all out. This is crazy.
What is bad
This
thinking?
is crazy. This is looking bad on both ends, honestly.
Look at that
But
Sparky moving slower and slower and slower to it. Our archangel
that
had to
Sparky is
react to
going
that.
to make. Here we go, guys. We spoke too soon.
That
We
was
spoke
such a
too.
good defense by Archangel,
It
dropping
was
the
it was
barbarians
crazy
right at
good.
the middle of the Sparky, just so the Sparky has to keep on turning around to destroy them. That, oh, I have to give it to Archangel. Archangel is playing so well. Look at Bad Tower down to 83. Archangel still standing firm. This second game looks like it's going to move to Archangel. Chris, what do you think?
Um, I think Archangel is doing a great job defending, and he has
Oh,
taken one tower down already. And oh wow,
it's the
there was
end.
nothing to think, guys. Do you know I forgot that they had wasted so much time that they were already in overtime.
Yeah,
I totally forgot about it. I think if I forgot, I think Bad forgot too.
I think he did. I think Bart
Yeah,
forgot too as well. Yeah, because look at that. And
yeah,
and I think another thing that we didn't know Archangel had the fireball spell till the end of the match because
that
of
was
he didn't put it
crazy.
out to the end 83. I was thinking okay because when I saw that push by Bad, right, he had the Mega Knight, he had the Sparky. I was thinking, oh wow, if this push actually is successful, Bad might actually have a chance because I didn't know that Archangel had a fireball spell because I know the zap would have not been would have been insufficient to take that tower down at 83 health. But look at Archangel just
Yeah,
dropping the fireball, sending it home. Like you know what, go and just let's end this match. I'm done. That was such a good display by Archangel. He literally was so well. Oh, the Mavericks is ready finally, finally.
finally.
I hope
All
Mr.
right, all
D&D
right.
is still
Maybe this
online.
might be. Yeah, yeah. I hope Mr. D&D is still online.
Fingers crossed.
Honestly, if Mr. D&D is not online, I don't know I don't know what should be the next course of action
We
because he
would
was ready.
because he mentioned earlier that he has somewhere to go. That's uh that's what is concerning me right now because he left because technically his match time was done. He had every right to leave. Oh, he's here.
See, we thank
I love
God.
this man.
Let's go, Mr. D&D. Please show them why you're a patient man. Hmm? And we should never disturb you.
Never
Even though
disturb him.
D&D could be Dungeons and Dragons, but for now, is do not disturb. Mm. Crazy, crazy. All right, they're selecting their deck.
Ah,
Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully, Mavericks, even though you've not been playing, you were watching, right? And you're able to see, ooh,
look at
snow
Mavericks.
theme already.
Look at
Yeah.
Mavericks with the emote, right? The hug emote. I wonder what kind of message he's trying to send to Mr. D and D. Mr. D has been so patient that I'm kind of rooting for him because of how he's not just only been patient, he's been so respectful for Mavericks' situation. He knows that Mavericks probably just didn't have a dual deck ready, and maybe Mavericks has never actually played a dual match before. Not everyone has played a dual match in Clash Royale before, so there's a high chance that Mavericks is unfamiliar with this territory. So look at Mr. D&D having the patience, even still knowing that he has to be somewhere but still being able to afford give Malvik some time to get his dual deck ready. And look at this big push by Mr. Gianti, the giant skeleton, the furnace, and the graveyard rock combination. This is going to be so hard to defend by Malvik. I don't see how Malvik is going to defend this. Chris, what do you think so far?
This I don't see Mavericks defending this either, but he's doing a good job.
Yes,
He's done a good job so far. He took care of all those guys.
that was good. That was so good
Yeah,
by
that was
Malvik.
very good. Very good. With everything pinned against him, the amount of damage that was actually done was very little.
This is
Very,
interesting.
very good. Very
D&D is
good.
cycling a snowball spell. That's the funniest thing I've seen today. It's not a spell you see being cycled. I'm sure he's just probably trying to get that out of his slots so he can get a new card in. And I think he's going to start in the same push, the giant skeleton and the furnace push combination that he did and in his previous match. What is funny about is this, or about this Mr. D&D's deck is this. I have a deck exactly like this, the giant skeleton and the furnace combination, right? And this is a push I use often. It works sometimes, doesn't work all the time because the issue is that the giant skeleton is such an easy card to distract. So there's a very high chance he will not get to your tower. But when he gets to your tower, that damage is always like crazy. But yeah, Malvix basically untouched. Mr. D&D down to 1927. Sorry, Malvix are down to 1927.
Mr.
Mr. D&D
D&D
untouched.
basically untouched.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mixed them up. And now look at this this Lumberloon combination by Malvix. Malvix is carrying a Lumberloon. That's interesting to see. I like that I'm seeing older decks being played today, right? In the previous match where Archangel carried the Lava Loon, now Malvix carrying the Lumberloon. But look at this giant push by Mr. D&D, the Evo Furnace and the Giant Skeleton combination, then dropping the Graveyard spell. I wish he has a free spell, but now this is a Graveyard Snowball combination, not a normal combination. Oh, look at that. Graveyard Goblin Curse? That is new. That is very new. That's something I've never seen before. But yeah, Chris, what are your thoughts about this match so far? It's looking like the match is about to go to Mr. D&D.
Yeah, it's looking like the match is going to go to JMD. 5 seconds left on the counter, and then we'll go into overtime. Yeah, we're currently in overtime. It's still a rage balloon combination. Thankfully, the balloon was taken care of right there.
Might be over.
Oh, nice, 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 nice.
I
And we
think
see that tower is
D&D
about to go down. Yes.
Mr. D&D
Uh,
dropped the snowball spell a bit too early because he was trying to anticipate, he was trying to predict the executioner, right? So that's why he dropped that snowball spell. But
I
still,
think he's just going to cycle it out very quickly. He can just keep dropping cards. Yes, he
he's
can
just gonna
just keep
drop
dropping cards.
the giant snowball and end this game. Oh, and the
Oh
goblin
well,
curse.
the Goblin Curse does the trick actually.
Boom, it's over.
He still used the snowball. Mr. D&D with a quick win. That's a good one. One crown going to him, and we're on the way to round two. Yeah, that was a good match.
It was.
Honestly, Malvix played better than I expected.
Hmm.
He did. He did. He definitely did. He had a good defense. Let's see whether round two with the second deck will be different. This is the first time most people make the first mistake of putting their best foot forward with round one and two, putting an okay team together, and then round three doing almost absolutely nothing. But hopefully he doesn't make that mistake. Um, yeah, he has already drawn first blood, Malvix,
Mm.
so I guess he's going strong. The Ram Rider did make her way, and she did very little contact, just one, but the damage is high.
It's a Mega
You
Knight match, as we're seeing here, folks. Both Mega Knights on the battlefield right now. Mavericks Mega Knight being distracted by the skeleton army and now the Valkyries. While Mr. J and his Mega Knight being able to make some dividends, being able to get Mavericks' tower down to 17-11. I have to say, Mr. D&D has been playing some really 100 million IQ gameplay here, dropping the Mega Knight at the perfect position, and Malvik not responding as well as he could to that Mega Knight, dropping the Royal Ghost just in front of his tower. That's not a good place to drop a Royal Ghost if you want him to defend again, to defend Mega Knight. And then yeah, now we're seeing the Boss Bandit is out. This is a card that a lot of people have complained about. Very difficult to deal with. But yeah,
you think we're going to see the hero mode? Yes, this is exactly what I was going to say. Push that bandit back. Oh well, and then the wizard is done. That bandit she's able to do so much damage very quickly.
Oh, he shouldn't have taken her back then. She would have killed that witch if he didn't activate the bandit's ability then. I get he was trying to predict, right? The bandit, you have to activate ability a bit earlier than when you want to because it takes a time for her to actually activate it. So I get why that happened, but it was in the end it was bad for him because if she did not activate that witch would have gone down. But still, everything still worked out in the end because Mavic was able to defend that Mega Knight witch push with his own Mega Knight. Honestly, as much as the answer to a Mega Knight is a picker, an answer to a Mega Knight also is another Mega Knight. And that's what we're seeing
Yes,
here. Malvix's Mega Knight being able to get a hit on Mr. D and this tower. Folks, this game is still on. Malvix down to 17-11. Mr. D&D at 20-40. The Ram Rider is out. Will she get a hit at the tower? Yes, she does. The Mega Knight coming out a bit too late by Mr. D&D. The Ram Rider being able
this
to
is
get 500 damage down. Chris, your
this
thoughts?
is this is a very good combination right now. This is exactly how it should be.
Ooh, and the
And if a Mega
balloon.
Knight comes out at any point in time, it will be very dangerous. Wow, that wizard truly was worth his weight in gold.
That
And yeah, this is
balloon.
this is looking bad. This is looking
That
very dangerous
balloon. It's
indeed.
over.
It is in fact over.
Oh.
Wow, that was a good push by Malvex. He played so much better in this second round, and I really thought he would make the difference. Ah, and there we are, folks. We're done with the stream session for right now until we come back in a couple hours. Yeah, that was good. That
That
was
was
good. I
good.
enjoyed the Archangel bad one. Archangel coming out with a win and D&D and Malvix, man. You know,
He played well. He
it,
really
it-
played well, to
you
be
did
honest.
well considering this was the first time you played the Doom mode because you just made your deck.
Hmm.
So you did well. You did well. Congratulations, D and D. Thank you for your patience.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you for your sportsmanship. Thank you for being respectful. And yeah, and congratulations to you, man. I like I enjoy the fact that you won. You showed good attitude today. Thank you so much. And then yeah, that's all for me, folks. It was a pleasure. I think I'll get to see you guys again tomorrow. So yeah, have a good one.
Yes, thank you everyone for joining us in the
Anything to
stream.
add? And yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Thanks everyone for joining us on the stream. Remember, we are back again in about 2 hours, back to give you some more Clash Royale gameplay, some more group stages of the Iron Clash tournament. But yeah, thanks everyone that stayed with us so far. Thank you, Ubong. Thank you, Praise. Thank you, April. We're gonna see you guys in about 2 hours. Take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.